Alright, it's time for another week of ZTGD Radio. This is episode 902 for July 20th.
Sure.
What?
He said, sure. He is like, I stopped counting after 102. Like, this is a lot.
I got no choice but to believe you at this point.
Right? Like, if you say so, man. 900, sure.
You know, I gotta keep track of it somehow, right? Like, let's put an arbitrary number on. Like, does it matter? Does the number matter? It don't matter.
I know what you're saying. You need to track how you can stack this shit.
It's pretty high. It's really high. But as you've heard on the show this week, we have Anthony.
Yeah.
Got turds.
Whip.
I got the wombat.
Yes, sir.
Can your name be Jimothy?
No, but Jimothy is awesome.
Jimothy.
I love that thing.
That thing is crazy looking.
I've followed short spine dogs on the internet, or like for years.
What the fuck?
So like when I saw that, yeah, it's a syndrome that happens, man. I don't know what to tell you.
The fact that you like follow it is what got me. Like, all right.
I mean, I'm not looking up that, but they come up and I'm like, cute dog.
Must be a Sonic thing. It's gotta be a Sonic thing.
No, it's a...
Not everything's a Sonic thing. Yeah.
I appreciate the people putting down dogs for being different. Like,
God!
That's a clippable moment right there.
Jesus!
What the fuck do you want me to say? You're like, oh yeah, it's a Sonic thing, and then it's just like, no man, I just enjoy the fact that like these dogs are, pampered and loved.
They get to live.
For being different. They get to live.
They get to live. All right.
Ken's out here fucking killing frogs just to move on to dogs.
Yeah, that's the dog ain't in my pool, so that's not the problem.
Just put the dogs in the pool, and I'll just pour enough fucking chlorine.
If there's a dog in my pool, it's not my dog because I don't have a dog. So that
I'm just saying you're running a mass put down operation for dogs with disabilities.
Actually, I'm just gonna let Big the cat fish all the goddamn frogs out of my pond.
And we've come full circle. It's the Sonic thing now. All
See?
right.
I told you. Yeah, it's a Sonic thing.
I tell all of you that I get called out by an Instagram post saying that the Autism magazine has been found. It's a fucking Sonic magazine I bought. And it's just like, y'all fuckers now are just taking advantage of this.
I didn't even see that. What? Oh.
You fucking responded to it!
Did I? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. That's what you were. Okay, yeah.
That's what happens when you get old. You forget stuff you did.
You do.
Oh, shit.
It don't matter.
All the time. No, that's pretty funny. He said, I legit bought. I like the ellipses at the end. That's really, I was just like, that's...
Yeah, like, how the fuck do I respond to that? I bought it because it was like, that's pretty good artwork on the front. Like, kind of neat to see that on the shelves. I'll buy that. And then some assholes making an Instagram thing. It's like, we found the autism book, guys. Like, all right, okay.
Sounds accurate. I don't know.
I think the history of Sonic the Hedgehog book I have, it's like a hardcover book, is arguably more autistic.
Is the history of Sonic book, you just open it was like he went fast?
No, I bought it specifically because it was like the first official book to talk about Sonic Extreme, which was the canceled Saturn game.
Yeah, I remember that. Fucking
thanks,
how do you have a
Yuji Naka?
I mean, how do you go a whole console cycle on Sega and not have a Sonic game?
Yuji Naka! It's Yuji Naka's fault!
Insider trading.
Yeah, allegedly.
He literally... So there was two versions of the game being made.
I don't know if it is still. Just cover my ass,
I got you. Yes.
So there was two Sonic Extreme games being made, and one of them was using the Knights engine, and I don't remember which team it was.
I didn't know you had disdain for the Knights games.
God, I hate Knights. I hate that game. Anyway, go ahead, Anthony. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine. Because this is where Yuji Naka comes in, and he sees that Americans were working with his engine without him being told, and he just shut that shit down because I guess he had enough fucking sway. But like, This is not the first time he would do shit like, dude, he's an asshole.
No, I absolutely.
He was one of 3 people who made Sonic, and he's like, I'm the father of Sonic. Like, yeah, you made a really good engine, but like, another person had to make the fucking levels, and you didn't design Sonic.
Every time you talk about Sonic and fatherhood, I think of that fucking weird-ass PC game. Every time.
Just don't.
Don't want to hear anything about Sonic and fatherhood, because I know what comes from that.
Chili dogs.
Well, somebody comes from that.
No, that's the wrong phrasing. That's the wrong phrasing.
You were the one that... Yeah, I'm not the one that...
God, it took forever to fucking find it. Like, that deserved that. Like, I couldn't find it.
Here's where this story gets sadder. So, like, Chris said...
Sadder?
Sadder. Yes.
Going down a hole.
Chris Sen was working on one of the versions. I can't remember. I believe he was the non-Yuji Naka engine, Knight's Engine 1. And he got, like, deathly ill and almost died. And so they had to basically cancel both the versions that were being made. One, because Yuji Naka was upset. And that's the reason why Sonic 3D Blast was ported. They went to Traveler's Tales and was like, how fast can you fucking port this shit over?
Wow.
And later, Chris Sen would come back to make another Sonic game. And it was Sonic Boom for the Wii U.
Well,
and so that game was being made on, I think, CryEngine or something like that. Or Unreal, whatever engine the Wii U couldn't use. And so they were making it for like a multi-platform aspect. And then Sega was like, actually, it has to be Wii U exclusive now. The engine doesn't work on that console.
Alright.
Poor Chris Sen. She's just trying to make a goddamn Sonic game.
That's his first mistake.
Finally put one out, and then it's just, nope. Nope, you will just get fucked. Move on to something else.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sonic Boom is critically acclaimed.
No, it's critically acclaimed, alright. Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, alright. There are certain things that you mention on this fucking podcast, and it just goes into this terror hole.
Mm-hmm. Mostly Sonic, Ken.
It is a lot of Sonic. That's for sure.
You know what? Like, do you understand how... You play Overwatch, you get it. To like something that's terrible.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, yours, it's like less... Like, the egregious parts are usually A, not official, and B, a lot harder to find than the weird Sonic stuff.
Yeah,
it's easy
Overwatch
to find,
definitely has a problem.
One of my great shames in life is that it's so easy to find weird Sonic stuff. It makes me feel like the world has completely devolved.
I mean, I'm just gonna let it go.
It's one of many things that makes me feel like the world is completely devolved.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It is. It's.
But he did go fast.
He did, and he did like chili dogs.
He did like chili dogs.
He did go fast.
He did go fast. That's gonna be on his tombstone.
Every time chili dogs are brought up now, all I can think of is John Mellencamp's
Looking on a chili dog.
No.
Looking on a chili dog.
The dog. Yeah. Fuck.
Video games. Let's
Sure.
let's talk about those. Anthony?
Do we have to?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Alright, so let me just played more Loop Hero, I played some more Batman Arkham Origins. Started up a game that I've had for a while. I was watching a video. I've never played Noita. Does anybody know what game I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. So one of the designers of that game made a game that I've had in my Steam library forever. And it's called Environmental Station Alpha. It's a Metroidvania.
It's what
Well, if
I'm
they
officially
matter.
like dubbing like the danger words in video games. Metroidvania.
So this
Roguelike.
listen. This is before the boom of that. This is from 2015, where it wasn't like we had 4 games coming out only. And I'm gonna be honest. This is very Metroid. This is not a hey, we don't really understand the concept. Like no, this guy gets it. The game, I don't even know what the game graphics can be described as. Like what? It's pixel art, but the character's like 1, 2, 3, like 6 pixels tall.
Yeah, like that's a style.
It is a style. Again, this is kind of even. This is from 2015, so it's
like
not like
micropixels.
Yeah, it looks. There's something this looks like, and I'm just forgetting the term. Anyways, it's really fucking hard. Like accurate to like original Metroid difficulty at times. I think the biggest issue is that there's just some stuff that's like really pixel precise. That because you get like a grapple eventually, and the grapple comes out at a 45-degree angle upwards, and then you swing, and so the physics are just it's like very precise physics in a game that looks like it does. But it's neat. I'm enjoying it. It's just I do get frustrated and then have to like turn it off. It is a little obtuse at times because hey, it's like based directly off of Metroid. Oh wow! I just looked at the Steam source page. The Mac version doesn't have gamepad or Steam Cloud support. Well, I'm playing on PC, so I don't have that issue. It's a pretty good game. I think that's the only one I've like started recently. Yeah, I played some Balatro. I played some Maneater. Started that up again because I need to see that that DLC.
It was all right.
I
enjoyed it.
I played it, and yeah. I mean, I liked Maneater, so it's not like it's going to be a hard sell for me to fuck around and eat some more things.
More people need to play Maneater. That's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
And I own it. I've never played it.
You should play
it.
You're missing out. It's a good game.
I think the only thing that I'll say that's kind of like a negative, and I can't remember if I put it in the review or not, the difficulty curve is very odd. It is a lot more difficult early on, and then it gets easier, and then like right towards the end, before you're like fully upgraded, it gets more difficult again.
That's where I'm at in the game right now, where it spiked in difficulty. That's where I stopped playing.
Yeah, so I also tried to start up Crosscode because I've heard that game is amazing.
Oh, I played that.
Mm-hmm.
There is a little password thing at the intro, and somebody jokingly said to put in the best VA code, which activates the worst VA I've ever heard. Like, it's not even full VA, it's just people making noises, and I was like, Jesus Christ, okay. Alright, we're gonna restart this at some point, because that was a fucking mistake. But I've been told it's like an amazing Zelda-like game, like the puzzles are fantastic and everything.
What's it called again?
Crosscode.
It's an older game.
Yeah,
it's from 2018.
It was on Game Pass, I think, when I played it, because I think.
Did it finally come to Xbox? I remember when it first came out, it wasn't on Xbox. It was only on Switch.
I'm almost certain I played it on Xbox. Maybe I'm tripping.
Like, I couldn't remember if it ever came out on. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it did.
But either way, it is good. Yeah, and that actually, yes, I think it is. Yeah, it's on Xbox. Yeah, you would
I see it now.
Dig that game.
It didn't come out till 2020 on Xbox.
Yeah, it was later. because
Well,
everything is
2
later on
years
Xbox.
later.
I mean, 2 years is a long time. That's about the standard for this game. Isn't on Xbox. It'll be there in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. Like, really.
It's made by a team called Radical Fish.
Radical Fish.
Radical Fish.
They did looks like they did like a Chrono Trigger type game as well.
I mean, the artwork for Crosscode looks like kind of
It's
Chrono
very
Cross.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger, yeah.
And then
they
speaking
did
of Chrono
Alabaster
Trigger,
Dawn? I didn't know that.
that's
I
the
wanna
one I was
play
thinking
that.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to play that. Okay.
The speaking of Chrono Trigger, there's this series of books. I keep getting an ad for them. I think it's just Amazon sending ads. It's like on certain games or whatever. And they always just use like a stock image of an item that was like, that's sort of related. And the one for Chrono Trigger is just a porcupine. Or a hedgehog. It's a hedgehog, sorry, it's a hedgehog. And I'm like, that's a fucking... Because it kind of looks like the final boss.
Nice.
Yeah. And then unrelated to video games at all, not that I'm looking for an applause, I just want to say, like, it's been a up and down challenge for me. I have been sober for 200 days.
Nice.
I really fucking
He
wanted
had
to
that
break
ready.
last night.
I did.
But I didn't. I instead just took a long walk and went to Circle K, bought myself a iced tea.
Things are afoot at the Circle K.
I got 2 free hot dogs from the Circle K.
Hell yeah.
He's like, because it was like 11-ish, and he's like, dude, I'm just going to have to throw them in anyways, just take them. I'm like, alright.
You got
yeah.
garbage hot dogs. Sweet.
Dude, they were free. I don't give a shit.
You know what? Because I worked at a little gas station for a little bit. They're not like they just was on there too long. Like they're perfectly good. And honestly, I like my hot dogs like charred a little bit, like cooked a little longer. Like it's just you have to have it out at a certain amount of time. Like, but it was perfectly fine.
The dog roller. That's the gas station dog roller.
Nothing beats a 7-Eleven roller dog.
Man.
I
good stuff.
used to work with a guy that ate 2 hot dogs and a Mountain Dew freeze from Speedway every day for lunch.
Jesus Christ, is he
still
alive?
That's a lot there.
I knew a dude that did something
preserved
similar.
through all the preservatives in the hot dog.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
I mean, they use quality dogs though. They use the all
beef,
like
the
the
all
ones
beef
that
hot dogs from
that I would order when I went to the
7-Eleven?
movie theater. Yeah, they use good shit. Them hot dogs is legit.
I mean, let's be fair though. Like high quality hot dogs is still very low quality food. I'm just saying. Hot dogs are
I disagree. Just like I wasn't gonna eat it by itself. Fucking grind it up, put it in, spice it, fucking done.
I mean, they definitely took some things and grinded them up to make that hot dog. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, that better than fucking what McDonald's has.
I think you're thinking more of like wieners, like the beef ones. I'm thinking, or the fucking pork and chicken. That's all the pieces.
Oh, yeah,
I don't buy that shit. I ain't had that shit since I was a kid, man. When we were super poor, I buy all beef. Like my hot dogs are quality.
You got the top tier wieners.
The meat totem. The amalgam meat totem. It's pork and chicken and some beef. Don't ask where the parts came from.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Never watch a documentary on how the hot dogs are made.
It doesn't bother me.
Oh my god. I've watched one.
Maybe I'm a psychopath.
It's crazy.
Like, I don't care. Because if it was the stuff I wasn't going to eat otherwise and you've made it edible, well...
I mean, making it edible is a...
palatable. There you go. They made it palatable.
We have a lot of different rules in Canada on what you can feed to people, mind you.
You know, that's true, too. His stuff is probably way better. Like, his cheapest hot dog, I'm sure is 100%
I like that you believe the government rules that they totally listen to.
I mean, I don't really, but I mean, I do know that I buy... at Jungle Gym,
I can tell you right now,
like meat stuff.
We're not supposed to have. We're not supposed to have like parasites that cause explosive diarrhea. But well, there you are.
I mean, not to get political, there's someone gutting the whole system
that fucking stops that
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, we kind of
So-
stopped
there's
monitoring
that.
for that.
Well,
so-
that's fair, but
Yeah.
we're not supposed to do it. But that doesn't
man
mean
who
we ain't
eats
going to do it. Yeah.
All right, so they have a little bit of diarrhea.
Like, okay, thanks, health minister. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
he's looking for roadkill.
bruh. And I heard
Yeah.
something about that. I guess I'm supposed to be eating a sauerkraut diet or something. I'm supposed to eat a lot of fermented
I tell ya,
vegetables and
I
things.
do love
and
sauerkraut.
I like sauerkraut. I like kimchi. Like I don't mind that, but I guess they're steak and sauerkraut is what JD Vance is eating, because some article was like he's just glowing. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, well,
All
that's
right.
the foundation. It's gonna match.
Foundation number 5.
It's got glitter in it.
Yeah. Okay. Random conspiracy, because I've brought up worm brain. Do you think it's actually still the worm piloting him, and it's trying to get
It's like that scene
other
in
worm brethren into your fucking head?
it's like that scene in Men in Black where they open the face up and it's a little dude with controls.
Yep, the worm
Yeah.
has evolved. Like
Yeah.
it's a little dude. We're
The
controlling.
Yeah.
the worm's like, how can I get worms into more bodies?
You gotta
Like,
find the
fucking
galaxy.
shit lettuce.
It's a worm delivery system, is what it is.
WDS.
Gotta eat raw meat. Like, okay, all right.
That's what they called it. The carnivore diet is what they called it. But I was like, that's not even, because they were like steak and sauerkraut and shit. But I'm like, that's not really carnivore, I think. But like,
Sauerkraut's not meat.
right? Like, how do you call that a carnivore diet?
I mean, all you gotta do is get up on the roof and catch a snake, let it bite you about 6 or 7 times. It's fine.
Oh, that's it. All right,
Yeah.
let me get my ladder.
Anyway, all right, is that it for you?
That's it.
All right, Terrence, what you got?
I have a couple of things because I wasn't here, or I had a cameo. That's what it was the other week.
You were not present.
Yeah, was not present. So I already put the review out, but I wanted to talk about the Mound. Was it Omen of Cthulhu? The Mound, is that what it's called?
It's
Hang on, I'm sorry. I
Cthulhu
had this in
something.
front of me. Yeah, it's so many different Cthulhu games that have come out this year. Like it's bruh. There it is. Yes, The Mound, Omen of Cthulhu. Okay, so it's based off of the book, The Mound, but they've kind of relocated. In the book, it's The Mound, I think, is in like Nebraska or some place.
That's usually where Cthulhu hangs out. Yes.
Flatlands, right? But in this, it's well, the whole thing is the Mound was like a portal to one of the Rylek or La Lachak, one of those weird name cities that dude wrote about. But in this, the Mound is in an island off like in South America, so it's not.
That ain't no Nebraska. That's for sure.
No, it's not in Nebraska. And the premise, like the whole game, is it basically is an extraction, I guess, slasher. Because I mean, well, I guess you could say shooter. Like there's guns in it, but it takes place in like the 1600s. So you got like flintlocks and muskets, and
Sounds
water.
like Hunt.
Kinda. Well, actually, kinda. Hunt is more of a battle royale than extraction, because actually there is a level of extraction too. Hunt is a lot of stuff, but yeah, it does have elements of Hunt. I liked Hunt. It's actually a pretty good game if you have people that know what they're doing. But it was set in like the 1800s, so you had old West style guns. This is definitely muskets and rapiers and shit like that.
Does the reload animation on the musket, is it accurate?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Oh Christ!
And that's a whole thing that you have to think about when you play like this game. So the whole premise is you are basically looting the mound for this captain. So you can choose your character. There's 4 different characters to choose from, and you pick a contract, and the contracts vary from find this specific thing to find X amount of loot that's worth this much.
Please kill, and then it's just a picture and a name that it's illegible. All right.
Well, basically, because like the
This
little
cannot be
contract
a person cannot be perceived, but you need to kill them. Thank you.
Well, that kind of shit, like, because weird shit happens on this island, obviously, once you get on there. But the whole the mission for you, or the point of you playing it, the loop, I guess, as it were, is, you pick your contract, you go on this island and you loot stuff, and you really decide how far you want to push in. Because you complete your objective and then go back to the boat and be done. But the longer you stay, the more alive the jungle becomes, and obviously the harder it's going to be to get back. But that's the loop. Like you go on the island, you grab all your stuff, you come back, they raid it, you read gear, you do it again.
These are just simulations for people learning how to rob retail.
Do
you want to push in further to get the more expensive stuff at the back, but then there's more time for people to stop you before you make it to the door?
Essentially, that is, yeah. Like
you're welcome, shithead who makes bad games on the internet. If you hear this.
I was going to say, I'm surprised we don't already have that game.
We do. It's called Payday.
Actually, yeah, because Payday is a heist. Damn. Yep, it is Payday.
But not like stealing from fucking retail stores.
No, but
I'm talking about a shoplifting game.
Give them a second. Yeah, because
I bet you there's a fucking shoplifting game.
I bet there's a Roblox
that's what I'm saying.
shoplifting game.
I've played and reviewed Crime Simulator. And Thief Simulator, but you weren't robbing
Dude, there's a loss prevention game.
That's crazy. So I'm sure there's a retail thief simulator.
Oh no, there's a play as shoplifters in this new funny co-op game.
There's another one called Another Shoplifting Simulator that's coming out next year.
Another
guards, profit.
It says prevention. Loss prevention is a shoplifting game. It's a 1v5 social deduction game.
Huh.
Yeah, I told you this shit existed.
It's crazy. It's a whole fucking
whole cottage industry.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got a simulation game for everything. I don't know why.
100%. There is a simulation game for everything now. But yeah, that's the loop with this game. Is it great? No, it's not. It's just kind of mid. Is okay. First of all, I don't know what they was doing with the the controls, but just looking around it feels so weird. It feels like the game is at 30 frames per second, but it's not. When you play a 30 frames per second, whatever, 30 frames per second game, and it has some of those enhancements on, and when you look around on the camera, it feels like you're looking through soup or something, syrup, you're moving kind of slow. It's weird. It feels really weird, and even adjusting the sensitivity doesn't take it away. It just kind of makes it palatable. I don't know. It just
there are so many games like that I know what you're talking about, where it's you made a movement based game, make your movement good.
Right. Because the enemies in this game are hard, so you already have that. They're tanky, so it's difficult to dodge attacks and get out of the way. And then they have some of them have lunge attacks where they literally leap like a frog, and it feels like it's just hard locked onto you. Yeah, I know. I thought about what I said. I was like, oh shit, kid is triggered, but there was no other description I could use.
PTSD over here.
But yeah, so it's like I put in the review, I think I gave it a 7, because once you have more than a few runs under your belt and you really kind of get it, what to avoid and what to look for. I feel like I had a disadvantage because I didn't really get to play many matches of the multiplayer because it wasn't out yet, so I only really played it by myself. And while you can do that, I would not recommend it. A lot of this game is psychological stuff. So as you're playing, the island may manifest to you that, there's a treasure thing over here. You should go get that. You'll see that, oh, let me go get this. And when you get over there, you realize it's not, and you done fell into a spike trap, a spike pit. And now you done took damage or whatever. Or you'll have people that look like your teammates that will just be, around you. If you separate for too long, you'll start to get your sanity. You'll start to get fucked up. And the jungle will just make enemies start looking like your characters. And so you just turn around and there's like a guy there and it's not really your friend. And then he like stabs you in the back and some shit, took all this damage. So when you're playing by yourself, you have no person to say, hey, that's not right. Because just because I can see that doesn't mean that everybody else on the team is seeing that. So they would be able to warn you, no, that's a pit. Fucking don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you're at a disadvantage playing this game by yourself right off the jump. In addition to it just being way too hard to play by yourself. And so each time you pick a contract, like everybody doesn't get a weapon. Like, when you play like Left 4 Dead or any of those type of games, like everybody spawns in with their own weapon and shit. In this, you have a limited amount of weapons. So you might have one rapier, one flintlock, and a helmet. Well, there's 4 of us. So you got to decide, so who's going to take what? And then the weather affects stuff too. Cause like if your guns get wet, they're more prone to misfire because it's, fucking 1602 and we got to pour this, make sure the powder is dry and use the little plunging thing and all this other shit. Like it's all of that. So, I mean, if you like those games that really lean, I guess, into I won't say hyper-realism because, I mean, you're fighting fucking zombies and weird monsters and shit. But, like, some of those, I don't know. To me, it just feels like too much. Like, just reload the gun so I can go. But if you like that shit, I mean, this game, it has it in spades. Some of the horror stuff was kind of interesting. I like psychological horror. Is it there? Is it real? Stuff that kind of plays on your senses. So I did think all that was kind of cool. Creature design was definitely pretty cool. Some really weird fucked up shit that they spawn in on you. But it as most of these games do, these kind of extraction games, it gets old really quick. Once you've, outside of unlocking different areas around the mounds, like the island stuff, once you've done it once or twice, you've really, like, that's the game. Like, you're going to go in, like I said, it's up to you if you want to stay longer than completing your objective to get there, because you can push further and find, rarer stuff. But like the more noise you make, and if things that affects how quickly the jungle awakens, and that's what the game is called. And then once it's like fully awake, it basically is throwing everything it has at you, trying to stop you. At which point by yourself was just a fucking nightmare. Like, I just did it one time to see what it was going to be like, because I already knew I wasn't going to. But my God, I don't know how this would be playable solo. But a lot of that is, I think, because of the controls thing too. Just it doesn't feel good to aim and turn around and stuff. Like it's very frustrating.
It's not good in a game where you have to aim and turn around.
Right, where you have to aim and turn around and shit. Yeah, like it's, oh my God.
I was playing this Mario platformer, but it was a bitch to jump.
Yeah, same energy. Like, so it just, it's.
Now somebody's going to make a Mario platformer where it's a bitch to jump on purpose.
There's plenty of those that exist, though. Like, ugh.
He gave him an idea.
It's the Dark Souls of Mario games.
Oh my God. Okay, so that's a good segue. So that pretty much is the mound. It's meh. Meh. But I'm playing another game for review, which is Echoes of Anacrod. Uncrod? I don't know. Fucking, it's the Sword Art Online game.
Okay.
And it's very Souls-like.
Oh, good.
God dang it. So
did you not know that when you asked for
no.
it? Okay.
No.
Would you say it's the Dark Souls of Sword Art Online?
I would say that absolutely, yes. It is exactly.
No, enjoying the story of Sword Art Online is the Dark Souls of Sword Art Online.
This is what's wrong. This is why video games are dying. I'm gonna tell you that right
Dude,
now.
I have a very brief understanding of Sword Art Online, and it just sounds awful.
It's like, yes. Isn't it like you are in an MMO with your friends or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very.
And it was great when it was called .hack.
Yes, it was. Back on the PS2 days and shit, it was fine. But like somewhere in there, because I know it's an anime, and I think it might be a manga as well, which I never read. I think I've seen a couple of episodes of the anime, but like, yeah, Anthony is right. It's something. But this one takes place because I guess the Anacrod or whatever is a specific arc in the anime towards the beginning of the story. So this takes place around that time, but you don't actually control any of the main characters from the anime, which I guess is what was exciting a lot of different fans.
Interrupting
But-
quickly,
yeah.
it wasn't even. It's even worse. It wasn't just manga. It was light novels.
Manga.
Oh.
Manga.
Didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
God, remember when life was simple and we could just call it manga?
Yeah. 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 Can't do that now, man. You got to say it
You
right,
got corrected
or
once
people-
and the world changed.
Yep. And that's, yeah.
Actually, it's manga.
Actually, I remember when somebody went off on me when I called Hunter. I think I called it Hunter, and you're supposed to say the X. He's like, "Do you mean Hunter X Hunter?" I was like, yeah, "Is it?" I guess. I mean, I didn't realize I had to
calm
pronounce
down.
the
Here's
X.
what I know, because I thought it was Hunter Cross Hunter.
Oh,
they
is it?
they really would have fried you, I guess.
Oh my god, maybe it is Cross. I don't even. Oh shit, maybe that
I have no
dude is
idea.
wrong. See, yeah, the anime community goes hard for their time.
It's not just the anime
Jesus.
community. It's every community.
I guess that's true. I
want to
true.
know.
This says pronounced Hunter, so you
Hunter.
were right the first time.
Okay.
So next time you see that fucking weeb, grab the fucking band of their underpants and put it over their fucking forehead.
Bro, he was going off. He was like, well, in Japanese culture,
Well,
you're
you know what?
supposed
You know
to say
what? I
that
hope-
all the. And I'm like, bro, I
Hold
don't
up,
even
hold
watch
up, hold
the
up.
show.
Let me
Okay.
guess. Let me
You know
guess.
what should
You
go-
said he
Fucking-
said in Japanese culture he was white.
He 100%.
Thank you.
White,
Yes.
100%.
You know what she should go off on? Some fucking deodorant. Get the fuck out of my
He
face.
was
Yeah.
I can't. He was one of those people. I don't work with this dude.
Of course he
one of
was!
those. Yes, he definitely was one.
I mean,
of
I
those.
don't even have to question
100%.
it. Like he's a
Yeah.
I
weeaboo.
mean, there's no
Yep.
doubt.
Like, and he was. It's funny because he was dipping.
picture
Like
him-
I was talking to
I pic-
somebody else.
I picture him having a full neck beard, but like when I say full neck beard, the hair isn't full in, but he has it down to his
Yep.
neck.
Yep.
A
He had glasses.
fedora,
Mhm.
a long trench coat, and a samurai sword.
He probably had a samurai sword.
I mean, he's
sure.
got
He
one
didn't
on
have
his
a fedora,
wall,
but he
for
did have a
sure.
trench coat, like because he did wear a trench coat at winter.
Fucking
during
course
winter
he
time.
does.
Yes, I'm telling you, he was one of those. Like he was that
The
type
uniform for douchebags.
of guy.
They all have that voice too. They're like, actually.
Yep, and he had the and I'm like, why are you even dipping? And he went on. In Japanese culture, it's Hunter X. I'm like, bro, I don't even watch the cartoon. Like I was,
You
and I
should've
said
just-
cartoon to trigger him further.
You just look at him and be like, "Are we in Japan, motherfucker?"
Right, like chill, like Jesus. Anyway,
Last I checked, we were in America.
America. Okay. Souls like Echoes of Anacrad. God.
Some weeb
I
out
did-
there is screaming at you about the
He is
pronunciation of
saying it wrong.
Anacrad.
I know I'm saying it wrong. And I don't remember how it's pronounced.
Actually, it's Ananacradadad.
So the combat isn't horrible because I'm slowly trying to get used to, because I feel like everything is starting to do this with the combat and putting the button on the triggers. So
Mhm.
that all that shit is fine. But in like Souls like fashion, you get killed, you drop all your stuff, and then everything respawns when you find the little checkpoint areas. The combat system itself, outside of like the normal attacks and everything, is very, very confusing. And they give you a tutorial, but like, so you have a partner with you, which as over the course of the adventure, you'll obviously grow your party, and you can take someone out into the game world when you're running missions and stuff. And they have an automatic setting, and then you have a setting that you can activate for them that has them act independently, but it's like on a timer. But at least I found when they're on the other setting, like they dead ass, even like when I'm directing him, like he doesn't do anything. Like the enemy he'll draw aggro every now and again, but it's not because he did an attack or something, because he's literally just standing there. And I'm like, well, what am I doing wrong? Like I don't. The combat system is very confusing. To be perfectly honest, the story is not interesting at all. You know, I thought this was going to be like an anime hack and slash type game, which Bandai, because I think this is Bandai Namco, you know, I usually play those from like One Piece and stuff, like the different animes that I don't necessarily watch, but I've played those games and always have enjoyed them. Like I've like enjoyed every One Piece game I've played, even though I have never seen one episode of that show. This is not that. This is not enjoyable. And maybe it's because it's leaning so much into the Souls-like stuff. Like it feels almost like Code Vein 2, which I think is also might be Bandai, which also wasn't great. But the issue was that they kind of took the co-op out of it and made it.
I forgot that game came out.
A lot of people did. I reviewed that one. I think it was earlier this year.
I thought
like,
we were still waiting on it, and I'm like, oh, that came out.
Yeah, it came out. It came out and it went away. Like,
well, when it was announced, I was like, who asked for this? Like, who was like, I'm a Code Vein fanatic. Let's go.
Right.
Apparently nobody, because nobody plot or played the second one. Like, okay.
Mm-mm. And I'd played the first one a little bit, but a lot of the draw of the first one was that multiplayer, and then they took it out of the second one, and I think a lot of those fans was like, what the fuck? I'm good.
All 12 of them were like, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, and they didn't, so.
Cool.
But yeah, Echoes of Encrad, whatever, feels a lot like that. So it's not going to be a positive review, just like the Code Vein 2 one. Wasn't positive. And that's, you know, I thought it was something else, and I guess the onus is on me for not really researching it and really just going off of, you know, my own interpretation.
I mean, I didn't even know the game existed till you pinged me. It was like, hey, can I get a review code for this? I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I stopped asking you what the fuck this game is because you'll just send me strings of words.
I know.
Like, okay.
I know.
Search my email and see if this string of words exists.
Yeah, because it definitely used to be like I'd send him a title and he'd be like, the fuck? It's just something and then let me get Walks with Flame. He's like, what the fuck is that?
Like, you just making shit up to see if I'll check? Like, what are we doing?
Tested me, trying to see if I know I'm really about these video games.
I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't know half the shit that comes out because y'all just making it up. I don't know.
Right. But yeah, so that, like I said, I'll get, you know, a review out for that as well. It's not going to be great. Outside of that, the other stuff I'm playing have played this week has been kind of older stuff. Played some Marvel Rivals, of course. Oh wait, no, that's right. I did, because I got that yesterday. This is the craziest name ever. 70s style robot anime, I guess Jeppy X. That's the name of this game. So it's I'm assuming, I didn't even Google it, based on the title, this is based on an anime. This was a Japanese only game, and this is the first time that it's been, I guess, translated and playable outside of Japan. It's actually really neat. You get full on like the opening to the anime, and it's all like 70s style animation. Because I'm assuming they just borrowed directly from the show for like the clips and different stuff. But like, the graphics is, and I guess this was an arcade game. I'm thinking, I don't know if you played it, Ken, but I'm thinking
I did play it, and it's like it is 100% in the way, you know, in your brain when you think of 70s anime, where you get that fucking crazy intro, and it's like and then they start talking.
Yep.
And it's like and
I've looked it up. First of all, not a real anime. This is.
Oh, it's not.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know playing it.
You wouldn't. Yeah.
Feels like a real shit that existed.
It is a PlayStation game only.
Okay. There's
no arcade version. And is an affectionate parody of mecha anime series from the 1970s, such as those created by Go Nagai and Ken Ishikawa, such as Grendizer, Mazinger Z, and
like
Getter
Grendizer.
Robo.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
They yell some crazy shit.
They got some Japanese singers to do the songs.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's 100% got those crazy anime
legit.
songs. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that makes much more sense.
4 discs. It was 4 discs.
Damn.
It's got a ton of video. Yeah, it's got a ton of video.
Yeah, and
there's 8,000 video clips used in the game.
Yeah, I believe it, because there's a video clip for like you play through the first stage, you will see like 5 video clips.
Yep. like the boss fights when you like there's a video clip of the boss like coming up out of the ocean or some shit like, and it's
Amazing.
super epic, and they go like the game is actually I'm actually digging it, like, and I hadn't heard shit about it, but it's super dope.
Yeah, like the music in this game is like so good.
Yes, and they go hard, like you could tell it's like real singers. Like the one boss fight that I was on, like the music changed and I was like, oh shit, oh, like it's this game is quality. Like, and I am definitely enjoying it.
That's like how Mystical Ninja on the N64 got the singer from Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, one of the two, to do the theme song. And when Impact, the giant robot, shows up, they have one from, I want to say, Mazinger Z, do the theme song for Impact.
Nice. Yeah, this is I've just assumed that it was an arcade game, but it makes much more sense now knowing it was a PlayStation game at the quality of it or stuff. Because it actually, I mean, it's pretty fun. Your robot, you can transform. There's 3 different varieties, and each of them have like different attacks. And there's like charge attacks and shit, and then you have like a super attack, of course, like in all these once you build up this meter. And it's really just it's side scrolling, and you're kind of moving around, dodging all the the bullets that are flying at you. So it's one of those type of games. But it's a lot of fun. Like the music and shit, like really gets you going. Like it's pretty dope.
And like when you finish a level, it plays fucking credits and shit like it's a new episode.
Like it's an episode. Yep. And that's cool too. Like, yeah, I really thought it was real anime.
It might as well. They should make it now. Shit.
They should. Like, cause wow. So they had, because I think Ken, I don't know if you played it for review. I think they might have just sent it to you, but you might have reviewed it. The Wacky World of Sports was on the free play days.
I reviewed it. That game is ass.
It certainly is. Certainly is.
God, like every single sport in that fucking game is terrible.
Yeah. I played the basketball and I played I think golf. And I figured basketball was going to be easy.
No.
No. I was like, what the fuck? What are we doing?
Like you play these games, and you're like, how did you make it bad?
Yeah, like I know. And then golf. I'm like,
golf is awful. Like
it was so bad.
Oh. Yeah, don't play that. Don't buy this game. Don't play this game.
No. Like I said, it was on the free play thing, and so I installed it and then immediately uninstalled it after I played those 2 games.
Like it sounds like it's like such a win. Like Looney Tunes arcade sports. Like how do you mess that up? Well, they figured it out.
They definitely figured it out because it's not it. No. I played some Helldivers 2. I hadn't played that in a while. That was it was a time. I played it came on. It's been on Game Pass actually, but it was only on the PC. But it just joined the console version. It's called Quarantine Zone: The Last Check, and it's kind of like that. Contraband, what was it, Contraband Guard or whatever? Can't remember that game that I reviewed where you're like a border crosser, where it's like Paper Please, where you got to check their stuff and make sure they're cool. But in this, you basically are running a checkpoint of a zombie apocalypse. So they gradually give you tools. Like you'll start off with like a flashlight doing physical, just examinations, and then you'll gradually get like a thermometer. You'll get a X-ray thing where you can see under their clothes to see if they're like hiding a bite or something. You'll get a stethoscope to check their lungs and stuff like that. And it really is, you just are looking, if they have the virus, you're looking for certain things, certain signs. And if they do, then you take them to be, what's it called? They're being put down. I can't think of the word that they
euthanized?
use. It's not euthanized. I can't think of the words they use, but it's basically that. Or you can send them to quarantine.
Frog stomped? Fucking bleached out?
You can send them to quarantine if you're iffy, and see what happens. I did that one time, and I should not have. Should have got that dude euthanized because he turned and killed the other 2 people in there. So I went back in there, and there's a zombie standing. I'm like, oh, well, great. Or you can send them to the the community, basically, which will every 4 days. Like you have a quota of healthy people that you have to have ready to be shipped out. And I think I'm at the point now, I think I need to have 15. Like the last quota was 9 and I have to have 15 now. But it turns into this like kind of base building thing too, not like Ark or anything like that, but like you have to manage the facility. So you have to make sure you have enough food for, you know, the survivors that you're holding until they can be evacuated. Make sure your generator has enough fuel and it's, you know, operational. You also later will get a lab where you can, certain people that show up with unknown symptoms, you take them to the lab and then you have to extract a certain body part from them to examine that. And then you'll unlock, you know, a different symptom, which will give you different stuff to look for. Cause there's like a starter symptom where you're fine. Then there's like one where there's cause for concern. And then there's like the last one, which is like, you definitely are fucking infected, which, so the one row, like which is crazy that the first step where they're like, you're fine is herpes. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the second one is you get a skin rash. And that's the like cause for concern if it develops into a skin rash. And then the last one is necrosis. And I'm like, oh, all right. Okay, then. And if you have necrosis, you infected, and I got to euthanize you. I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do. I just got to the point like this one symptom is they come in with green skin, and that means that they're infected. Like you can see them in the line, like, oh, buddy, I can tell before you even come up here. I don't even need to check nothing else. You definitely are going that way. You're not you're not going to be safe here. Sorry. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Like, but I like these type of games. So it is a lot more than just working the checkpoint. Oh, and like that Contraband game that I had reviewed, it does have a point where you will, you know, use a gun and fight some stuff. So each day, obviously, you're working, you know, the checkpoint and deciding people's fates and where to put them and upgrading your base. But then you go to bed. When you wake, sometimes you'll wake up and there's like an alarm going because there's like a zombie horde coming, and you have like these drones that has, you know, machine guns and different weapon types that you have to use to defend the checkpoint from the zombies. So they have some stuff in there that kind of breaks up the monotony of just doing your everyday job, kind of observing and stuff. But it's pretty good. It's on Game Pass if, you know, any of that sounds interesting to you to check out. So it is on the console version of Game Pass now, which is neat. And I think that's probably it. I mean, I'm sure I played some other stuff. Oh, I picked up Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown because it was on sale for like $4.99 or something like that, and I had like $5 of Xbox money they gave me for something. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'll get that.
Enjoy 60% of that game.
Yeah, so it's funny because I went to load my save, and I must be, because I'm pretty far in, I must be to the point where it was frustrating. And I was like, I must have reached where Ryan was like, yeah, this game just gets super hard. So
for no reason.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start over and, you know, enjoy the beginning part until I reach that part again.
It's up there with Valkyria Chronicles 4 for ridiculously hard difficulty spike for no reason 65% of the way through the game.
Yeah, I don't know why games do that either. Like, just to fucking frustrate you. Like, we were going so well. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so I'll mess with that some more. I did play some more Dante's Inferno. Really enjoying playing that type of game. It's just easy, you know. You just go in and beat up some stuff, do some dodges. I mean, the crazy visuals in that game is really, like, I'm in the part where I'm dodging flaming assholes, literally, not guys, but that are just dicks, but literally assholes in a wall that spit flame. Where I'm like bouncing on this rope, running across, trying to make these jumps and shit. I'm like, yeah, this game is wild. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, Wombat. Show us what you got.
All right, so let's see, what all have I played this week? I did play a little bit more of that Dun Hero game that I mentioned last week. It's kind of fun for what it is. It's not great, but it's kind of fun for what it is. I'm enjoying it. I played now I gotta remember exactly how to say it. Hold on. Dench Attack. Did anybody else play that?
Yes, I was going to talk about that game.
I've
Yes.
heard it's like a
Okay.
Dreamcast game, but
It,
that's
Yeah,
like
dude, if they told
it's-
you that was a long lost Dreamcast game, you would totally fucking believe it.
You 100% would.
Okay.
It's like it's how do you describe it? It's a little bit like, I guess, Jet Set Radio coupled with Tony Hawk.
If Tony
Coupled
Hawk was on
with-
rails, literally.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
like it's a train game where you have to like it's got a little bit of, it's not really this before anybody freaks out. It's got a little bit of almost like QTE, where when you're coming up to a turn, you have to hit the left trigger and you have to let go of it at the right time. And when you want to jump, you have to press the right trigger and you have to do it at the right time and hold it for the right amount of time. And you can do tricks. And when you're grinding on a rail, you have to balance. And you have to, there's some times where you have to push both triggers, which slams you down to the ground so you can get under stuff. Like, it's a little stressful, honestly.
It's 100% stressful.
It gets a little bit crazy. But yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun, it's definitely Dreamcast like. You could definitely have seen it, 25, 26 years ago for sure. So yeah, that one's cool, and it's on Game Pass. So
Yeah.
check that
I'll
out.
install it right now.
It's
Yeah,
from
it's,
Devolver, I think.
Oh, nice.
You might be right. Yeah, I don't remember,
The
but
Quarantine Zone is a Devolver game. I like Devolver. Like, typically their stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, this game.
that game is good.
Yeah, this game is just straight up like the visual style
This
is
is
very
not Devolver.
Jet Set Radio.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's Fire Shrine Games and Bolt Tray Games. It's the publisher.
Mm.
The developer is Undercoders.
It is.
They did Mail Mole.
Undercoders.
Yeah, Undercoders. They did Mail Mole. They did Super Epic, a game called Conga Master, Treasures of the Aegean. Aegean. I don't know
You're
how to
saying
pronounce that
words.
word.
I'm assuming they're games. That's.
Yeah. I've never even heard of this game.
This game is awesome. You should definitely, especially since it's on Game Pass. You should just play it.
Yeah, you should play it. It's really, Anthony, you would really like it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I have it. I've had it wishlisted for a while. I
Okay.
mean, yeah, it's just one of those. Yep, I will be picking that up at some point, just not right now.
Yeah. Let's see, what else? I played also new to Game Pass, PBA Pro Bowling 2026,
Oh, I tried
Yeah.
that too.
That game is good.
which I had played before when it was on Steam Deck. So I'm a sucker for bowling games. I will say that some of the stuff that I kind of discounted when I played the demo of this on Steam Deck because it was on Steam Deck, like, this game fucking runs like shit. Like, how in the fuck does this game run so bad on Xbox? Like, the menus take forever to load. When you're in the, like, menu that shows the state or the nation or whatever it is, and you can pick which event to go to, it lags so bad. The store lags so bad. The where you go to put your clothes on and stuff, like to switch your clothes or whatever, lags so bad that it actually shows you the default character before it loads in your actual character. Like, I don't understand how when you're actually bowling, it loads fine.
Mhm.
Like, it doesn't lag, there's no performance problems whatsoever. But when you're in the menus in this game, man, it's unbelievable how bad it runs. I don't really understand how that's happening. It's not exactly like it has a super powerful, sophisticated menu system.
Right.
It's just poor optimization on what's loading in the background.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's to the point where I accidentally end up in stuff that I don't want to end up in because I press the A button, I think, to skip to the next thing, and the game has already decided that I'm in the menu even though I can't see the menu yet. I don't know. I don't know if it's just my Xbox, but man, it runs like shit.
I don't remember,
It's
but
fun though.
it could be because I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, it's fun though.
It's
Yeah,
all the processing
the actual
power.
bowling is great.
It's all the processing power for that dude's hair on the cover.
Yeah, right. The actual bowling though is like the mechanic of it, where you have to control the hook with the left stick,
Yes,
and
it's a lot.
the actual swing of your arm with the right stick. It's good. I like the game a lot. I just wish it ran better.
Yeah, it's super fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
What else? That's also on Game Pass. So check that one out if you like bowling at all. What else? What else did I play? I mean, I don't know why I forgot this until just now. Most of my time, I've spent playing Octopath 2. So I'm probably, I don't know, 15 hours into that now at this point. I've got all 8 travelers, and I'm through the second chapter for most of them, but not all of them yet. That game is really good, and the actual gameplay of it is way better than the first game, even though I love the first game. The characters, I like some of them better than some of the characters in the first game. I don't like all of them better than all of the characters in the first game. So we'll see. I've got a lot to play still, so I'm sure by the end of it I'll like them better, because pretty much everybody seems to be in agreement that the characters and the story is better in this one. Yeah, I'm really, really digging it. I'm glad I made the decision to play that next. And that's it.
All right. Well, we already covered, I think, 2 games I was going to talk about, so that's nice. I also played the Moss, the Forgotten Relic. They ported from VR.
How was that?
It's good, but it's weird playing it out of VR because the game is built in chunks.
Mm-hmm.
So like each level is like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
It's also weird to use the right analog stick to grab stuff instead of using like a motion control kind of thing.
Mm.
So, but it's still good. I still enjoy it. The puzzles are fun. It looks good. The story is interesting. So I still think it's a good game, and I still think it's worth checking out, especially if you never played it in VR. It's obviously better in VR than it is now.
Yeah, it's
but
a really good VR game.
It's
I like the most.
It's so hard to say you should spend $500 and then another $500 to play this mouse puzzle game.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't just for that.
Well,
no.
if you dig around in one of the many garbage landfills,
you might
near
find.
Ken,
and you might actually find a mouse playing it.
You might. A mouse playing a mouse puzzle game. You don't know. I made that dude's day. But no, I wouldn't hook this shit up just to play this. No, come on now. Astrobot, I might hook up to play, but I already beat the shit out of that game, so. And it doesn't work on VR2, does it? Wasn't that a thing where like VR1 games didn't work on VR2 or something?
Some of them.
Yeah,
some of them, I think.
Fucking PlayStation just sucks, and people out there licking its boots. I will never understand that.
Because it's already a niche thing. Like, why would you make me be able to not play the first ones when I'm supporting you buying the set? Like, that's crazy.
Well, 100% there were games for VR2 that wouldn't work on VR1.
Oh, I expect that, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I think there were some games that didn't work on the other one.
That's so stupid. I've also started playing the Star Wars Power Wash.
And it is awesome.
I mean, it's Power Wash, and the first thing they make you clean is his house.
Their house? Is their skeleton still outside?
Well, they haven't died yet, because you're getting text messages from Luke Skywalker.
Oh.
And he asked me if I speak Bocce, and I was like, that's funny.
That's good, yeah. I'll give him that. That's
But man, like, making that the first level is so depressing, because like all you're doing is cleaning sand off of sand.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why is this the first? And then the second level is the cantina, and I'm like, if you ain't playing the music, we gonna have a fight. And the
Did they
music
play the
ain't
music?
playing, and I'm like, what are
Oh.
we doing? Like, how you gonna have the cantina? Like, the band better show up as I start cleaning it. I haven't finished that one yet, so.
Mm.
But yeah, I was cleaning up some Star Wars. And then I played on the Switch 2, which now is an Orange Spice GameCube, thanks to Retro Fighters, who sent over this dock that literally allows you to plug GameCube controllers into the front of your Switch 2, which is fucking awesome.
Pretty awesome. Yeah.
It comes with 3 extra faceplates for the different colored GameCubes as well. And they're just magnets. You can pop them on and off. So it has the silver, the black, the purple, and the spice. So it's really nice too. Like, it's really well built. And you basically just set your existing Switch Dock 2 into it, and then you plug in this USB cable. But you don't lose the USB ports on the Switch 2. It actually like creates 2 new ones on the side of the new dock. So
Nice.
it's nice. It looks really cool in your entertainment center. If you're gonna play GameCube stuff, like, you could just plug a GameCube controller straight into the front of your Switch 2. But I was playing this platformer called Tito, which ended up getting a lot more conversation this week because PlayStation tweeted about it. And you know what happens right now when PlayStation tweets about something?
Mm-hmm.
So
Bring back the disc.
this game was made by 2 dudes, a real small team, and it's a straight up like old school platformer where you're playing this like blob, and this blob can like meld with items in the environment to do new abilities. So like if you meld with a flower, you get like this grappling hook.
I'm interrupting for a moment.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to look this up, it's Teeto.
Yeah, Tito. That's the name of the blob or whatever. But it's actually really good. The only complaint I have about the game is that the jump button is on A, and you can't change it, which makes for really weird control. I like the way the Switch controller is laid out. I feel like it should be on a different button. But the thing about the tweet that they did is like these 2 guys just made this platform. It's really good. It's got voice acting. You know, it's a really fun game. And like they got all excited because they saw their tweet got like 400 comments or whatever about their game. Like, oh my god, look who's excited about the game. And they're like, let's check it. Oh no. Like, they just literally had people yelling at them like, why is your game not physical? Everything on PlayStation should be physical. They're like, we're 2 dudes. We love physical, but it's only digital right now. So I feel bad for them because the game got a lot of traction, but it was for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But if you
Hopefully it means a lot more people check it out.
Yeah, if you like old school platformers like I do, you should definitely check it out. It's really fun. Plays really well on the Switch too. Super fast. Like, the frame rate is rock solid, and the platforming is really fun. So I'm really enjoying that game. And then I tried out. So Overwatch is basically going to go back to Overwatch. I mean, we're like 90% there. So they basically said this week that Stadium is kind of dead, which I knew because nobody plays Stadium. I think they showed it was like 3% of the player base plays Stadium. So Stadium is probably not going to get any new maps or characters, which I'm fine with. I don't play it. But they're now testing 6v6 again. So they're running 2 experiments over the next couple weeks where the first one is this weekend, which is what they call 1-3-2. And basically what this is somebody queues for tank, 3 people queue DPS, 2 people queue support. But when you get into a game, one of the DPS is allowed to swap to tank. It's an option.
Okay.
And I played like 5 matches of this. We never had 1-3-2.
Yeah.
Everybody ran 2-2-2.
I just feel like the 3 is in the wrong spot. I would rather have 3 healers if we're going to try to do something like that than to have 3 damage. But
there's the problem is if you allow a support player to swap to tank, you don't want that. Support players are bad tanks. I know. I'm a support player, so I don't play tank.
Well, okay. Well, I that's fine. I'm thinking about it from myself. I wasn't necessarily thinking about others. I am a very good tank and I'd say I'm a better tank than I am support, but I can keep you alive. I know what to do. So for me, I would appreciate more being able to jump to a support than because I'm good at damage, but I really need a good healer on me to do damage because as Megan knows, because she was my battle buddy. I go ham, and if I got a dedicated healer, I'm gonna go clean off. So I'm dangerous if as damage. So I'm better. I would prefer that, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Like I totally understand.
Yeah, I think the problem with Overwatch is that the crawl, the power crawl has made supports basically DPS supports.
Okay.
So like a lot of the support characters can kill as well as a DPS.
Got you.
But they also can heal. So I think keeping 2 supports is fine. And I think having the DPS swap to a tank is fine. I just really think we need to have 6v6 as a role queue and as an open queue. And I think that should just be the modes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 5v5 is fine, but if you get a bad tank, you're kind of just screwed.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be fair, a lot of people queuing for tank are bad.
Listen, in Marvel Rivals, and even though the games are similar, they're in 2 different places. Because whereas it sounds like your supports are self-sufficient, the supports in Rivals still aren't. They be needed protection. Like but like more often than not, because they don't have role queue in Marvel. So, I'm picking comp, like you kind of show what you want and then you go into the ban phase. But I end up always having to switch from wherever I am to a tank to help out the tank because the tank is never good. Like so I feel you. Like, yeah, I don't know why people think just because, I'm a big character that I'm just automatically going to be like, it takes, you can't just jump out in front of everybody. Like, and then get killed and then come back like, I ain't getting no heals. What happened? Well, you went face to face with 6 of them and we were back here. Like, I realize the tank is central, but bro, you ain't just supposed to run face first to the wall of enemies. Like, the fuck?
Yeah, the other issue that Overwatch runs into with tanks is that since there's only one, it literally just becomes Counterwatch. So if they run D.Va, you run Zarya. If they run Roadhog, you run Mauga. And that's just, and if you don't swap, you basically are saying, well, I'm not trying to win.
Yep.
And I don't like that. That's why I like having 2 tanks, because I'm like, well, we can play off of each other. You can run a Ryan Zarya, you can run a Ryan D.Va. It's like there's just more options. Yeah, there's more tools to it. Like if you got a Widow that's taking out the whole team, like, hey, swap to Winston, just dive her ass, she'll never touch you, kind of thing. So, and then you got to say it, Anthony.
He did.
Winston. One of the fucking greatest. God, I couldn't help but laugh every time I fucking heard it. Greatest fucking April Fool's Day thing. Everybody gets extra lines, and Winston's just Winston.
Yep.
I mean, the April Fools, it's great to play during that time just to hear I love Hanzo's Dragon, where he's just like, nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, it's interesting that they're running this experiment, and they basically, showcased what people were playing. And I'm like, well, it feels like we're going back to 6v6, which I've wanted for a long time. I couldn't care less about Stadium. Never liked it. So, anyway, that's kind of what I played this week. Outside of that game I am playing a couple games that are embargoed. I did not tweet, but I am playing the Halo. So I will talk about that. I think that's maybe next week. I can talk about that.
Oh, I'm not sure when that one drops.
Doesn't it come out next week?
It comes out the 28th.
Oh.
But we'll record on the 26th. I think the embargo's up by then. I don't remember. One of the advertisements on Twitter will tell you what the...
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure it will.
You know, where they screenshot the title screen. I'm playing Halo.
They show themselves in front of it with a thumbs up or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God, I hate that.
Thanks for Xbox for giving me the code. I seen somebody like had the PlayStation version. I'm like, y'all just wrong. Like, how you gonna play Halo on the PlayStation? What are you doing? That shit ain't right. I'm just crazy. Like that shit ain't right.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice, I guess, if we had the option to play God of War on the Xbox, but
That wouldn't feel right to me either. Like it just
Sure, it would, but I mean, it wouldn't. But yeah, it'd be nice to have the option.
Like what's funny though is this is probably gonna be the last Halo that ever comes to PlayStation now.
It probably is, yes. I think that's
y'all get
It
one.
could be the last Halo.
No, I don't think
will be
there's
well.
there's no way it's the last Halo. That
Well, let me rephrase this then. It could be the last Halo that studio makes.
well that I could see
yeah.
100%. But like if you think Xbox is not going to make another Halo, you crazy. I mean, at the least you're going to get Halo 2 campaign involved, right? You know. But anyway, yeah, I'll talk about that probably next week. Let's talk about what's out this week. It's not a lot. There's a couple things, but it's kind of a quiet week. The Planet Crafter, Avatar Legends: The Fighting Game. I forgot this was a thing, and I forgot it was out this week.
I forgot it was out this week.
Like, what even is that game? Like, who made that?
I don't know who's making it, but I've seen like different videos, and it to me it looks like, I don't know if you've played the Power Rangers fighting game.
Yes, I've played
like
that.
It looks a lot like that, like in quality and stuff. Only the Avatar one looks like it's like flat, like the character models aren't 3D. Like I think it's, straight up 2D, I think.
The Power Rangers game I liked, but it did take me a little while to get used to the way it plays.
Same.
Because it plays unlike any other fighting game I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how this Avatar looks. Like it looks like it's going to play differently. Like you're not going to be able to like say, "Oh, I play Street Fighter, I can play this." Like you ain't going to be able to do that. Like I think you're going to have to learn something different for it.
Whatever happened to Invincible? Like I don't see anybody talk about that anymore. That game was good. Like,
it was. I because they got an update not too long ago. I was playing that. I played a couple matches online. Didn't have a problem finding them. So I guess it might be one of those that people are playing and they just aren't
talking about
the
it.
Community aren't talking about. Yeah,
that's good because I liked what I played of it. I was like, this is fun.
Yeah, it was solid. Yeah.
We've got Club Soko, Cultic, which I'm also playing that. I forgot. I only played through the first level though, so I don't really want to. And I'm not even sure that I can talk about it because I can't remember what the embargo was. Dodo Ducky.
Okay.
High Times, Anomaly Hunter, Observation Duty, and Terminal Shift. So like I said, it's a little bit of a quiet week. There's a new Disgaea game. Disgaea Mayhem.
Yeah, I played the demo to that because Anthony had talked about that.
Yeah, that's the one that's Muso-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you played the demo, dog.
Is there a demo?
It's not great. Yeah, but it's only on Steam. It's only on.
I
mean, I have Steam. I could play it.
I'm not surprised it's not great.
Gotcha. Like it definitely feels like, a Dynasty Warriors game, but it feels like somebody that's trying to do a Dynasty Warriors game that's just never done a Dynasty Warriors game. Like, you know what I mean?
Why they kind of stick to the base of Disgaea a lot. The only really good spin-off was the Prinny games.
I like those. Well, I think I might have played a couple of them.
Dude!
I did like the Prinny games.
This motherfucker just says dude all the time.
So, yeah.
I guess Halo is out kind of this week. The premium 5-day early version or whatever.
Ooh.
Oh man, so
Oh,
you can get
the
in front of all
23rd,
your friends on the multiplayer. Oh, that's right.
right.
Yeah, it's I guess I will be talking about it next week, but that reminds me I need to write my review this week. Oh snap. Snap indeed. So
Or get that shit done.
yeah, I know. I so need to hit embargo because I care about those clicks.
Right.
That's right. It's important.
It is important for me. I sell so many
Also-
ads.
Unrelated to whatever we're talking about, but I'm bringing back Sonic again. Sonic
Great.
Godzilla crossover IDW comics finally.
I saw
very
that. Was
excited.
wondering if you. I think
Not
actually,
yet.
not even wondering. I
I've
knew
got
you
it.
was gonna be on it.
It's in my pull list because I get all of the Godzilla and all of Sonic.
I figured. Yep. And there is so many
my two-
fucking Godzilla comics this year.
Fucking yeah.
It's been so many. Like.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 is getting Final Fantasy X and X2 HD remaster, which I got 0 pings on when I asked if anybody wanted to review it.
Sorry, I don't want to play the
I
game
would've.
played
I just
before
don't have
and then
a
played
Switch
before.
Yeah.
You haven't, or you have?
Hey guys, I have.
Oh, okay. I thought.
I
I'm
played
sorry.
on
I
the
thought you said you hadn't.
PS2, and then I have
Yeah.
the remaster. It's just like it's the same remaster.
But it's on the Switch 2, Anthony. That makes it better.
I kind of want to play it just for the X2 one because that's the one, and I've told this story on here a lot, that I was super excited to get at the time. And I remember I went to GameStop and I got it. I got home and I played it, doing a little opening thing, and I was like, I don't know if this is what I thought it was.
It's totally not what you thought it was.
And so I never, like, I ended up trading it back in.
And what's
to get
crazy
some-
is
I
like
never
people
actually
say
finished
it's
it.
good. Like it's really
I know,
good.
that's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, so now I would like to go back, but if I had a Switch 2, I totally would have jumped on that, and I would have started with that one because
Well, you better hurry up and buy a Switch 2 before it goes up in price.
That's
That's actually happening in October, right? It's going
I
up
know.
to $500
It is, yeah.
or whatever.
Yep. And if I can make it, I'll try. If not, it's more so I really would like a PlayStation over a Switch just because I want to play Wolverine. But that's really the only game I think I want, and I don't know if I can justify spending that kind of money to play Wolverine when I really can. I'm gonna need you to let me just rent yours. I just pay you $50 a week or some shit or something. I'll knock that game out in a week and be done. Like
What's a straight up PlayStation cost now? Like let's say you just buy a digital, like,
let me see.
What's
What
a
is the price of
digital?
them now?
Like I don't even know how much these things cost anymore because they cost too damn
It
much.
changes like fucking all the time.
Yeah.
$5.99.
$5.99 for the digital?
Yes.
Jeez.
$5.99.99 digital slim.
My God. That's
Fucking
$200.
That's my rapper name.
That's $200 more than I paid for it when it came out.
Yeah, I mean, because we bought our son one when it came out, and that's more than like, God dang it.
Yeah, I bought the digital PS5 at launch and it was $399.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
Xbox about to be $800.
That shit,
The
man.
August 1st, I think, is when that takes effect.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How long
It's
after
crazy.
that does Sony announce the PS5's going up again?
Before
mean,
the
this-
holidays, I bet.
The Steam Deck is $975 or some shit. The PS5 has got to go up in price if this shit's going up.
Mm-hmm.
Christ,
Right.
man.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of the Switch 2, fucking Splatoon Raiders comes out this week, and I totally forgot that game was coming out.
Oh yeah.
I actually want to play that.
Is anybody
I-
reviewing that?
Since it's single player, I was probably going to do it.
Okay. We'll talk after.
He's like, I'm going to punch you in the face and take it
They're
from
gonna
you.
fight for it. Hell yeah.
No, it's not that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I have Splatoon 3 still, which has a fairly decent sized single player.
Yeah,
does.
it was. It
Yeah.
was, yeah.
It does, yeah. That game is good. I love Splatoon 3. Not for the single player. I love the multi.
I
like
didn't play the
Splatoon.
multiplayer. I like the single
Ryan
player in
got
the
me
first
into that,
game,
like, oh.
and then I was like,
I enjoy Splatoon,
like,
but I don't know that I'm gonna buy Raiders. I have to see
That's
See
where I
some-
was with it too. Yeah, I
some
prefer
reviews
the
and stuff on it.
multiplayer with it. Yeah.
All right. It's news time. It's been such good news in video games.
Ain't gonna last. Ain't gonna last.
What do we got here? ZeniMax Online Studios leadership was part of the last week's layoffs, including studio head Joseph Burba, ESO producer Susan Kath, game director Rich Lambert, and production director Ala Diaz.
Well,
Well,
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
getting rid of the people that make the games, I guess.
Every fired team member has 5 minutes with the AI to help them make their cover letter.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is no longer coming to Xbox Game Pass. This is due to a licensing issue.
I figured.
But like,
That's one more Activision game off the list.
Wait, don't they own it though? What's the
but
license?
it's got to be the music or the
Yeah,
characters.
I assume
Oh.
I assumed it was the music, but I guess it could be the characters too. That's a good point, Ken.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember who's in 1+2. So
I don't
who
I don't
knows?
remember either.
The current top trending post on Xbox player feedback portal is fans begging Xbox to stop the cycle of layoffs.
I saw that and I laughed. Listen, and I don't mean to be heartless because I really don't. But so much of this stuff, in my opinion, feels performative of these people complaining that I just roll my eyes. So like them begging for, oh please stop the, and I'm sure they mean it, yes, but that's going to fall on deaf ears. They ain't like, listen guys, the top thing is they want to stop firing people. We got to stop, right? No more layoffs, none. No, they're going to keep doing that shit. That's just what it is. Like, but you know, God bless them for trying. Just like the disc thing, everybody putting all these, please stop, bring back the disc. Yeah, they see it, and I guarantee they just pushing right along. They're like, well, they'll get over it.
They're absolutely
Pushing.
yeah, they're absolutely pushing right along, and this like the disc thing kind of ties into something that I see that like I saw this statement yesterday where somebody said if Xbox releases the Helix and it has a disc drive, they're automatically going to win. My brother in Christ.
Right. To preach.
There is
Come on.
no, there is not enough people who buy discs to swap an entire generation
Yep.
to the other console. And everybody's like, well, it worked in 2013. Brother, that was 13 years ago.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
video games were at a different place.
No.
It is not going to happen now. I don't care if Xbox puts 2 disc drives in this motherfucker and says every game is on disc. It ain't going to change anything.
It won't.
Like, that is the disc thing. I feel bad for people who buy discs. I understand this is a horrible thing.
I do. Yep.
But it's not going to change anything if somebody has discs. Like,
No.
you're a very small portion, and you're not the people they're making the most money off of. So they don't give a flying fuck about you.
I'm
I'm
just gonna make it very clear that like, okay, I'll hear this out for like a little bit and be like, if they're like, oh, if they put a disc drive in, you know who dropped discs like the first? It was Xbox. Like, yeah, they'll sell you Halo on disc. It's not moving because you can just get it on Game Pass. You know, their section became smaller and smaller in Walmart, where they're not even using it for fucking Xbox stuff anymore.
That's true. Even if you go into
So, like-
GameStop, the Xbox section is like
I mean,
a little. It's one section. That's it.
Yeah,
Because they don't.
So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, to play what? Like, that's where the conversation begins and ends for me, because it's like as much as yeah, Sony, whatever. I'm not even. We've already talked about this. It's just like, okay, but like they were the first ones to kind of stop putting the effort into having a physical market share. So I don't know what you're expecting to play on it.
Yeah. Right. So.
And
you know, even on the digital front of things, like they don't get, like we were talking about Crosscode. It came out 2 years later on Xbox from the PC release. Now it may have been that time to go to consoles. I can't remember, but it wouldn't be the first time that it gets to Xbox last. And you know, I don't like that happened with the physical stuff. Is like it's coming physical to everything except Xbox.
Yep.
It just they killed their foot their oh fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? They lost their footing in physical retail long ago. I worked when the Xbox One got launched and the PS4 got launched. Let me tell you, the Xbox section was significantly smaller in Target than the PlayStation.
Well, I mean, PlayStation's the market leader, so that makes sense.
But, you know, like, I hate to tell you this, do you think they're coming from behind to fucking steal back? No.
No, they're not coming.
It's
They're
such
not
a
going
dumb
to.
thing.
But here's what's crazy about all of this is that you're right. Xbox kind of did this from the start. But with this disc to digital thing that's coming, like Xbox seems to be the only one doing something about it, whereas Sony's like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a Wolverine disc when you buy your PS6, fuck you. Like,
Yep. You ain't gonna be able to play it.
which is insane to me. And like, you know, I get like pushing back on them. I also get that it's not going to do anything. But like, I don't know, man. I couldn't put that much energy into replying to every single PlayStation tweet. Like, where's my disc? Like,
That's my thing. It's when you actually look at that stuff, it's the same people saying the same thing, and I'm like, I get it that you know that campaign, you know, you think it's going to. Come on, man. Like, and if we're all honest, like this is the start of a lot of that physical stuff. Like at some point, the DVDs and the CDs and all that shit. And I know they brought records back, but I mean, at some point, maybe not in our lifetimes, but I mean, we're headed to all digital shit. You know what I'm saying?
we should be
Like,
fighting for digital rights to be able to keep our stuff. That's
what
what we should be fighting for.
That should be the argument, not the, oh my God, we got to have, no. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
if that's
stop
where
you
we're
there.
headed, then
You're
that's
always
okay.
going to lose because you're
For
not.
sure.
Here's the problem, right? Right now, if I can hit one.
I mean, you're going to lose this disc
Right now, they're
argument
trying
too.
to take away your fucking computers.
I'm not saying you're
Like,
wrong. I'm just saying, like, fighting
Right,
the disc
so
thing isn't
you
going to
won't
work
own
either.
you won't own the music. You won't own the storage medium it's on. That's why physical stuff is going to stay around because people are smart. People are picking up on the fact that they own nothing. So the medium might change, but do you want Jeff Bezos controlling what you own computer-wise? No.
No, I don't.
I mean,
But at the same time, like, I'm not going to lose sleep over the fact that I can't watch a movie that I quote unquote finger quotes own. Like, will it suck? Yeah.
and I guess that's where I am. Like, I understand and I appreciate people's passion. And I guess that's what I mean when I say
100%. Like, I'm not
like,
saying
I
you're
appreciate
wrong.
your passion.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you're wrong either. So like, yeah, I just, for me, I just don't care enough. You know, like I have.
You're not going to
so
bury
much,
me with my discs. So
yeah, like I'm like, right, like, and that's how I've always looked at like a lot of this stuff. Like I mean, I'm not taking any of this with me. Like I don't care that I don't own my Bill and Ted. You know whatever. Like to me, it's just not that important. But I know to some people, you know, it is. And I don't want to say that none of it is, because obviously there are certain things, you know, that my house and stuff like that I would argue those ownership rights or whatever the fuck you want to do. But I'm just saying, for movies, my comics, my books, okay, my games, like I don't, you know, it's there's other stuff to fight for me. But
Yeah.
you know, I appreciate those people's passion and everything.
yeah, and I think there's people on both sides of that coin. Like I get, like, Ryan and Anthony are very much.
Mm-hmm.
We love our discs. We like to buy the discs. We like to have the physical disc, and I totally get that. But I used to be that way. I used to have fucking walls of discs.
I remember you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus
like, and
Christ.
like I'm at the point now where I have so many games I don't remember what I own. So
Yeah.
like, you could probably take away 100 of them, and I wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you want them to take them away?
Of course, I don't want them to take them away, but
Like, do you Do you want to know that nothing you buy is ever actually yours?
As far as media goes, I don't care. Like, you know how
Then
many
they better
times?
make it cheaper, not more expensive.
No,
I
no.
would appreciate that. Yeah. Like I get what you're saying, Ryan, but like Ken, I wouldn't care. Like I 100% get and I understand what you're saying, but just for me, I wouldn't care. Like if they said, "Well, Terrence, you can't play fucking Ninja Gaiden Black anymore." Okay. I had a lot of fun playing that. I don't. So what? You can't play Final Fantasy anymore. Okay. I had played it before. It was a good time, but it's fine. But that's just me. I get that there are people that really are about that.
I bet if they decided they were going to lock 50% of your library behind a paywall every month, you'd care.
Is this stuff that I had bought before?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I would care. I'd have something. I mean, I've already paid for it, so now you're gonna
Right.
take it from me. That's.
I mean, I wouldn't be.
I see what you're saying.
Welcome to what's actually happening.
Nice. I see you. Good job. Okay. You trying to eat. Good job, Ryan.
So I mean,
let me put my hat on. You recruited me.
What I'm saying is, none of your shit is safe if none of it is safe.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. That was a very good way of illustrating that. I see what you're saying.
I'm not even sure I would notice.
Well, and that's kind of what I think I might be where you are too, because like I have so much stuff, nowhere near as much as you do. But if some of that stuff started, I wouldn't, unless I was specifically looking for it.
If you were looking for a specific thing, yeah, like all of a sudden now you got a hair up your ass, like I want to watch this movie from 1990.
Exactly.
And I go to play it and it's like, well, you have to pay for this. I'd be like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah. But like, what the chance that you might even get that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but I do see that argument that if I owned it and it's there, I should be able to do that whenever I choose if I get that hair, and you shouldn't be allowed to tell me not to. So yeah, okay, that was a good way of breaking.
And like I said, Ryan, like I understand it, and I agree with you. I think it's fucked. Like I don't. There is not a like. If I say it doesn't affect me, I don't care. That doesn't mean that I don't think that it's a big deal, and I think it's wrong. I 100% think it's wrong. I think it's wrong they're getting rid of discs, even though I'll never buy one as long as I live.
Same. Yeah.
Like, I think it's absolutely wrong. I think it's fucked up, and I think that they should be called out, and I think they should... But I just can't... I don't have the energy to go on Twitter, I guess, and reply to every PlayStation post and say, where's my physical copy? Like...
Yeah. Well, that's ineffective anyway.
Exactly. But so many people are doing it, which is crazy.
Yeah, no, my point all along has been that every inch they are given will result in a mile that they take.
100%. 100%.
That translates to a situation that happened to. I can see that net. Wow.
I would say that if you are someone for whom 90% of your library is digital, you should be more concerned about this than the people for whom 90% of their library is physical. Because the reality is, until they put a patch in that says I can't use my discs, I can use my discs. They're already taking shit away from people that they bought digitally. That's already happening. So, like I said, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And I would be more concerned about all this happening if most of my library was digital.
See, I think that's just where we differ, because I'm not overly concerned about it, because, like I was saying earlier, it would probably take me years to notice.
Depends on what they take.
No, 100%. I wouldn't be happy about it. But
if my plan was to say, hey, I know you already paid for this, but now you have to have super access gold to be able to play this stuff, I'm not putting the shit that nobody plays behind super access gold.
Yeah.
So again, is it happening right this instant? Not to that extent, no. But they are absolutely priming the pump to make you pay rent on your gaming for the rest of your life.
And if it comes to that, I just play Overwatch.
Lord have
start
mercy.
charging you for that shit. They know. They'll be like, we have proof that you are clinically addicted to Overwatch. Please insert your credit card to continue.
I mean, even if
$1 per minute.
I think my brain just evolves. Like, if that happened where they like locked my library away, I'd be like, well, I got my Batacera installed with about 25,000 games, so I'll just go play that.
Yep, and you know what? Most of those games were physical games that were converted to digital.
Yeah,
True.
And they can't take those away from me.
They can't.
So,
But the government could.
I mean,
I
don't think they're coming after me for my copy of Kickle Cubicle. Just saying.
I think you're probably safe. I think you're good.
Yeah, I'll just play Kickle Cubicle for the rest of my life. All right, let's move on to more Xbox news. id Software addressed the layoffs and the studio's condition, saying, quote, "We're the size we were when we made Doom 2016, and id Tech is very much alive and well. You have to understand, we have id Tech engineers both in Frankfurt and Machine Games. We collaborate quite a bit." So...
Mm-hmm.
Bethesda got out there and was like, we're making everything. So Starfield is getting new
Everything you want.
Yeah, Starfield is getting new content. Fallout 5 is in pre-production in Creation Engine 3. Fallout 76 Raven Rock announced, which is a prequel story to Fallout 3. Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas remasters are officially announced. Obsidian's Fallout game has been announced. The Elder Scrolls Online continues to get new content, and The Elder Scrolls 6 is currently the main project, also on Creation Engine 3. And Todd Howard was doing interviews everywhere. Like, basically, Asha showed up at his door and was like, "Bitch, get out there and talk about Fallout."
Probably about what happened.
You say a word about Starfield, I'm gonna fucking kick you in the nuts.
Yep.
It feels like that's what it was, doesn't it? Because he did an interview, like, what was it? I was listening to Jason Schreier talk about this. This is the first interview he's had with Todd Howard in 13 years.
Maybe Todd just don't like him.
Like, well, no, but that's, like, he hasn't done interviews with anybody.
Oh, okay.
Like, think about that. Like,
yeah.
Basically, she came in and was like, y'all gonna make the shit people want, and you gonna make it now.
Well, listen, when we talk about things being performative, right?
Mm-hmm.
This feels like some of those things.
Sure.
I'm sure a lot of this stuff was already happening.
They claimed that a lot of it was already in pre-production.
Yeah, but I know they had to do this because of, what they look like now and everything. So, and I do feel like he was forced to go and do it because he never really felt like, and I say this all the time, we don't need to know all that about these game developers and these different people that's doing all this stuff. That's why they have community managers, and they're supposed to be the faces of all this stuff. I don't need a developer with Todd Howard who's very far up. No, Todd, go do your job. Like, you don't need to sit here and talk about the state of the game. Let the dude that actually is hitting the ones and zeros do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, good for them. I'm sure all this stuff is going to be bangers. I don't know if I'm going to play Fallout 5. I'll play. I don't know if I'll go back and play Remastered 3 in New Vegas. Good times, but I don't know.
I mean, to me, Fallout 3 and New Vegas remasters would have been perfect. Like, Fallout Season 1, here's a Fallout 3 remaster. Fallout Season 2, here's a New Vegas remaster. I mean, that prints money.
Yeah.
Well, even if you watch the show,
like it literally follows those,
like that,
yeah,
it would work. Yeah, like New Vegas should have came out with the second, like it all would have lined up and it would have been nice. Like, yeah, I don't know why they didn't. Sorry, Ryan, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just gonna say it's almost malpractice that they greenlit that show before Microsoft even owned Bethesda, and we still never got a new Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, we talk about Phil all the time of being a gamer and wanting to let these companies do what they want, but like at some point you got to step in and be like, hey, we got a Fallout show coming out in the fall.
Right. Yeah. Like, what are we doing? And it can't just be Fallout 76 content.
Like,
That
did you
doesn't-
see? Did you see what The Witcher did for the game on Netflix? Like, put out a Fallout remaster.
Mhm.
Just spin one up, in whatever 2 years or something. Like, I don't know, man. It feels like
it was a missed
Phil.
opportunity.
It feels like Phil did what we always said we wanted them to do, which was let them do what they wanted, and maybe that's not the best thing.
Yeah. Well,
Well, again,
I think. Go ahead.
it's there has to be some accountability there too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And some of it isn't even that. Some of it's not even like accountability or what. It's just good business. Like,
Mhm.
I don't understand why it wasn't a priority at Bethesda to get a Fallout game out
Right.
with the Fallout TV show coming.
Yeah,
Like,
that's weird.
that just seems
I mean,
like a no-brainer.
My salty ass answer is that they're high on their own supply and they thought they couldn't do any wrong, because they could just keep putting out the same game essentially because the engine is still running on fucking like put together with duct tape. It is not where it needs to be when it's running off of something that was part of fucking Morrowind, right? And none of the RPG elements hold up to fucking Oblivion, let alone Morrowind. And so you're running on this duct tape, held together with duct tape engine, and it's like, well, we can do no wrong. We can just keep doing whatever the fuck we want, right? And some part of that is the consumer base, right? Like, they just keep buying the games.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, Fallout 4 isn't as good as Fallout 3, and it definitely isn't as good as Fallout New Vegas. And it's like, yeah, and it still sold millions and millions of copies,
Mm-hmm.
right? You bought the DLC. At some point, I have to be like, well, it didn't help Todd. Like, Skyrim still sells, and it's far from the best Elder Scrolls game. But you told him this is okay. So when they got to do their space game finally, they're like, well, it could just be the same shit. And it's like, no, it can't. No, it can't, because you're not in a field where you've been the dominant force, right? Like, every first person, I mean, even not just first person, but like every sort of fantasy RPG is going to inevitably be looked at in comparison to the Elder Scrolls. Post-apocalyptic games are going to be compared to Fallout.
Yeah.
But you're not the first person in the space world. Like, you're far from it. They were doing space RPGs back when Ultima was a fucking thing, right? I mean, shit, Ultima was a space RPG, sort of.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you're entering a field, and I think you brought this up last week or whatever, Ryan, or in our chat or whatever, but it's just like, how do you not compare to No Man's Sky?
Yeah, I mean
Yep.
that was my thing with Starfield, was like, as soon as you realized that you weren't even going to be able to do the seamless space to ground stuff that No Man's Sky does,
Mm-hmm.
you should have just stopped right there, because you should have known that the game was going to get unfavorably compared to that. It's like they tried to do all this stuff knowing that they couldn't do any of it as well as what other people were already doing.
But my issue...
They couldn't do the intra-space stuff as well as Elite. And Elite Dangerous has been around since 2014.
Yep.
You couldn't do the space-to-ground shit that No Man's Sky was doing in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
You could do the
And your game
space to
came out in
ground stuff that was
2022.
done with Haven on the PS2.
Oh, for God's sake, stop
Oh,
bringing up
wow.
dreadlocks.
It's true.
It might be true, but that
I
didn't make
forgot
the
about
game
that.
that good. That game was.
It doesn't matter. You couldn't
but-
do what a PS2 game did.
Yeah, I forgot.
And it's because
about
your
it.
engine, it's a brand new engine, guys. Horse fucking shit. You've said that now 4 times. It's never a new engine. It's a new mask. It's like fucking literally the Scooby-Doo thing. I pull it off, and it's the fucking Creation Engine or whatever the fuck it's called.
Well, now it's Creation Engine 3.
Yeah. So
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, it's like your engine can't do it because you're not putting any actual investment into making a new engine. You just put a new coat of paint on it, polish it up, and be like, it's new. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like, they were allowed to make this space game that didn't set the world on fire, and that's not me making a Fallout pun. It's just it literally is like this did nothing. Like, I'm sure people, and like, it's not even that it's bad or whatever. It's just like it just didn't do what Elder Scrolls does or what Fallout does. You won't get a Starfield show. You probably aren't going to get Starfield 2. What was the point of this? Well, I don't think so anymore.
All right, let's
My
move
dad
on.
was excited for that, was pissed it wasn't coming to PlayStation, and when it came to PlayStation, he didn't care.
Dag.
And he plays fucking Fallout. He plays all the Bethesda stuff to like insane completion, and he just was like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Sony
All right,
has
Ken,
delayed
there you
their
go.
Flex Strike stick.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
Their
Like-
arcade stick.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, yeah.
The one that they can't post about without people asking
Yeah.
why they don't put out physical games.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, the replies to that were so original. Everybody replied with, "Oh, when you giving me a digital fight stick?"
Yeah.
Like,
oh my
y'all
god.
not funny. You're not funny. Calm down.
Ooh, child. Yeah.
PlayStation Plus for the month of July includes Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Rise of the Ronin, Firefighting Simulator Ignite, Citizen Sleeper 2, Star Wars Vector, Dying Light, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reader's Rewind, and Snow Brothers Wonderland. Your premium gets PsyOps, The Mindgate Conspiracy, and Indigo Prophecy.
Huh. I mean, one of those is way better than the other, but I liked Indigo Prophecy. It was all right.
Yeah, I love paying
We
that
talked about
extra
that.
ridiculous amount of money
did
every
ya-
month to get one
did-
fucking
I
classic
would go
game.
back and really take a good look at how much you love Indigo Prophecy.
Well, that's why I said like, not love. Okay, it was all right. Now it's weird.
What were the bugs? What were the bugs that were chasing him through the fucking
The cubicles,
Cubicles.
yeah. I don't know.
space flea things? Exactly.
Were they Kickle cubicles?
They were,
Sweet.
actually.
I wish that see if it just switched to Kickle Cubicle at that point, it would have been a better game.
He wasn't here for when I said that.
Yeah,
I could hear you.
Oh, no, he was here.
I left. I couldn't talk, but I can hear you. There's this thing called wireless headphones. It's amazing.
I don't know anything about that. Mario Tennis Fever is getting a free update, available now with new courts, new rackets, special matches, game share, and chat support. Please be excited.
I did not pick that up.
It's
wish that
okay.
I
You
would
don't.
have.
You don't need to.
Oh,
No?
is it new?
No.
Is it the
The
new
last
tennis
one was
game?
good.
I mean, just play the old one.
One of those.
I didn't like it at all. Like, I love Mario Tennis. I did not like this one. It's kind of like the last golf game they did. You can kind of skip it. The Dusk Bloods gets a network test set for August 21st through the 24th. So, that game's supposed to come out this year.
I'm interested in that one, so I'm curious to see how this network test goes.
Mario Kart World updates. You can play free roam track titles on Nintendo Music. They really don't give a fuck about Mario Kart World, do they?
No,
Man.
they don't.
They don't. Jesus.
Like, what the hell is going on, man? Oh my god.
It'd be funny if they put a Switch 2 exclusive tracks for Mario Kart 8.
That's what they should do, because Mario Kart 8 is still the GOAT.
Yep.
The Blood of the Dawnwalker has gone gold. I don't even know what going gold means anymore.
I don't either.
I know,
Like,
but I want to play that game.
Oh, I want
Sir,
to play that
100%.
game. 100%.
I'm so pumped for that game. I've watched that game looks fucking awesome. Like,
I think it's
can't wait.
hilarious that the game goes gold, and then they'll be like, well, in the day one patch, okay.
Right.
Right.
You know, in my day,
I-
gold meant
right.
that's what you're getting
That
on
bitch
day
was
one.
done.
Like, right, we finished.
I'm like, Blood of the Dawnwalker. I know I've heard this brought up before. Let me just look up, and then like Steam's like, yeah, you've already said you're not interested. I'm like, okay, that's what.
Glenn Schofield, creator of Dead Space, has announced his retirement.
Did I see that? I saw that. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Compulsion Games is searching for partners across the games and entertainment industry.
I saw that.
Okay.
Criterion celebrating its 30th anniversary, and basically EA said, "Well, they're a Battlefield studio now."
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, "Damn." Well,
congratulations on 30 years.
Right.
I think it'd be cool if they just put Battlefield end up being the new Fortnite, and
Bro.
it's just
Bro, do you want to hear this comment?
The racing modes.
Do you want to hear this comment? So IGN asked about, when can we expect to see a new Need for Speed or Burnout? Battlefield Studios Europe, Rebecca Kutaz says, "We're not here to talk about the past."
So never.
Wow.
Got it. All right.
God damn.
Never. We're done with that.
I'm not usually one to do this, but like, I bet they change their mind if a Saudi prince is like, I really like those games.
Well, Saudi Arabia just bought into EA, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Just got proved.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, that it'll be your past until somebody says, actually.
Maybe they'll put like a football
like
star in it, like Fatal Fury. Oh, god damn it. Man.
We're not here to talk about the past, Ken.
I mean, that game just came out. Shit.
Well, in the past.
Oh, future game showcase set for next month. We got Games Done Quick has announced and canceled a sponsored stream with SNK in 3 hours after clashbacks, since SNK is owned by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund.
Ooh, dang.
Well,
gamers are some bitter people. I'm not gonna lie.
Didn't realize it's setting you up for that much of a fucking
right.
segue. Holy shit!
God damn. What else we got here? Wow, there's a bunch of layoffs on here, which is never fun. 11-bit Studios, people made Frostpunk, laid off people. Spin Master laid off the entire Originator Inc. studio 2 days after the launch of the Paw Patrol game. Jesus.
Jeez.
Well,
that's the part that's so messed up. Like, you literally are being fired for doing your job successfully.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah, we shipped the game. Congratulations, guys. Get your last day's check on your way out. Get the fuck out of here. Like, what?
I'd say don't let the door hit you on the way out, but we already sold the door. Get the fuck out.
Like, it's just crazy.
We just talked about it, but the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim has sold 65 million units.
And that's why they think they can do whatever the fuck they want.
That's why.
Fallout 4, the game nobody liked, sold 35 million.
I told you.
Listen,
Fallout 4 is the game that I both love and hate. There are some aspects of that game that I'm like, God damn, this is good. And other parts of it where I go, are we being fucking serious? Like, is this really the fucking story we're telling?
Super serial.
I liked the story of 4. I didn't, and this is going to sound crazy coming from me, I didn't necessarily like all of the base building and shit you had to do with it.
Yeah, that sounds like your jam. Shit.
I know, right? Because 4 really feels basically like a single player Fallout 76. Because you're doing the same thing, building the encampments and shit. Only in this, you have to come back and people are like yelling at you because this is under attack, and you have to go help these people.
His name is Preston Garvey, and
I couldn't think
my balls.
Fucking Preston Garvey. Like, yeah, that shit is
another settlement's under attack. They have fucking hands.
Right. They better grab the guns. I left some shit for them. Can't they do something?
But the But oh god, what's his name? Nick Valentine, fantastic side stories.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah.
There's a thing that I don't think we point out too often. There was one section in Fallout 3 that had it, and New Vegas really isn't the place to have that. But there was a verticality to Fallout 4 that wasn't in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, or even like the Elder Scrolls games in the same sense, that I was like, I love that aspect of it. Like going on the buildings and having it be a city that's been built upwards is something that just wasn't there. So, I love that aspect of it, but and the twist in the main story was just, I knew it was coming.
I did too.
Because
anybody
that's read any sort of sci-fi, you're like, okay.
Yep. But I enjoyed, but that's one of those things where I was even saying, people pay with their wallets. Like as much as people complain and bitch about shit, the last time, I don't know if we're talking about it.
Can I just roll back here?
Yeah,
Usually
go ahead.
I'm on the other end of this, so people pay with their wallets. Yeah, that's generally how that works.
I didn't mean pay. I'm sorry. They vote with their wallets is what I meant. You're right.
Yes,
I mistake. My bad. But you
it's just
vote
one of
with
those
your
things
wallets.
where I'm like, yeah, man, they do indeed pay with their wallets.
They do. That's how it happens.
You don't know they might not have a wallet.
I mean, that's
They
true
just have
too.
a card.
They just got a card.
Is
Or
this
nowadays
our
just your
segue
phone.
into getting yourself one of those wallets that everybody has? It's just those two metal plates and
Two
a
little
fucking
plates,
elastic.
yeah.
Hey, I have one of those. It's a Ridge wallet.
See?
Is that what
Ridge
they're
wallet.
called?
Does it have an RF blocker on it so people
It
can't
does
steal?
not have an RF blocker on it
okay.
now.
I think
Oh, okay.
no, if it's metal, I think it just is kind of because it's not gonna penetrate the metal.
So how many people do you got like walking up to you with their phone up to your ass like, I'm stealing your card?
I have more people walking up to me with their phone up to my ass than you would expect, Ken.
You see, he is out here trying to get
they-
the vote
they-
for America's ass.
they
So
know-
people are out here just checking him out.
Well, when you're getting on private planes, I would probably try to scan your ass with
No,
my
give
phone
me a
too.
break.
That's what it
This
is. Like,
motherfucker
oh,
got
shit, he
some
must
money.
be somebody. Look at this guy.
He got some money. Let's steal his money.
Okay, but no, that's what I was going to say. They vote with their wallets, and as much as we complain about stuff, Ubisoft made $1 million plus on all that DLC for the Assassin's Creed game, and everybody was bitching about how, oh God, it's terrible. Why is this here? Well, because we made $1 million,
Dude,
that's why.
we can tie it back into the disc thing. Everybody bitched and bitched and bitched and bitched, and when them Call of Duties came out, what happened?
Oh, that's right. Yep, the Black Ops 1 and 2, they copped. Yeah. Everybody got like
best-selling game on the PlayStation Store. Guess what? It's not on a disc.
Not on a disc. Yep. So it's just, I don't know.
Performative is what a lot of it is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the people tweeting to PlayStation, "Where's my discs?" are still spending that money, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that money, boy.
That's right. They'll be there day one for the PS6. Like, oh, give me that $1,300 console without a disc drive. Yeah.
You already know. You already know.
I'm sorry, but this will be the first time in my lifetime I can't justify a $1,300 console.
No, I'm not.
I can't. I can't spend almost as much as I spent on my PC for a fucking console. I just can't, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never spent more than $600. Like, I bought the PS3 at launch, and that was insane.
Yeah, and that was a bad financial decision on your part.
100%. 100%. I was literally the only person
Yes,
who
it
did.
was. I forgot about that.
I was
Yes,
literally
yeah,
the only
well,
person that bought one. And out of this group, I was the only one that bought one. And what was funny is when I went to pick it up, I was the only person in line not flipping it.
Wow.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
I was literally the only person that bought games and brought it home and played it. And boy, let me tell you, Genji Days of the Blade. Yeah.
Yeah, that game sucked.
Yep. I played that and Resistance. Resistance was good, but
Resistance was good.
other than that, I was like, wow, I just spent $600 on this.
Did you get to kill an enemy crab? A giant enemy crab?
I mean, I didn't have a choice. I only had like 2 games, so I had to kill the crab.
Yeah.
You know?
He was like, "This feels historically
That was one of the most
accurate."
famous battles. Yeah,
It
famous
was.
battles.
It
in
was,
history.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you
it's
got
in
to
the
that part,
history
I know you were
books.
like, "Oh, I've read about this in
Yeah,
history class."
I remember
This is
reading
crazy.
about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's very
I
accurate.
remember that the great hero had to hit his attack his weak spot for massive damage.
Goddamn right.
Generally, that's how most of historical battles were handled.
It's
That's-
true, yeah.
That's really how yeah.
That's
Y'all
really all
don't-
David did.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all
Yeah,
don't
you're right.
remember
Yeah.
launch day. That 6-axis controller felt like it was made of like nothing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because there's nothing in it.
Yeah, there's no
'Cause the
rumble
were
motors in
actually
it.
The heaviest
Ugh.
part of the
Well,
controller.
they can't do rumble with and keep the
motion,
accuracy
the gyro
of the
stuff.
6-axis.
Yeah.
Until they
Can't do
did.
it.
Yeah, don't.
Until they
Well,
did.
listen, they can't do it, and please don't look at the lawsuit we're currently facing about using the patents illegally. Don't worry about
Sony
that.
has never lied to you. I don't know if you know.
You know
I
that.
will say though, man, Warhawk was fucking awesome.
Warhawk
I
was awesome.
love
Yes.
Warhawk. Oh
Our
man.
data is completely safe in this Word document.
Yeah, Warhawk was
Podcast.
awesome. It was the last time we ever heard that name.
Yeah, and then we
Also
got
true.
Starhawk, which was less awesome.
Yeah, that
It was,
that
and I
game.
was so
Mm.
excited for Star because I think I had a PlayStation 3 at that time. Because I know I rented one for Uncharted back in for Rent-A-Center or some shit because I wanted to play it. But yeah, I was so excited for Starhawk, and then I played Starhawk, and I was like,
Yeah, yeah. Can you just give me Warhawk 3? Can we just do
right. Warhawk was that was good.
that? Both of them are
Great
good.
game.
That original PlayStation game was one of the reasons I wanted a PlayStation.
See, I had never played the original one, but I had seen like videos or something at that point, so I was excited to play the one on PlayStation.
God,
3,
remember
but
when
that game's
PlayStation
so
was
good.
awesome?
Yeah.
I do.
No.
I remember that.
It was never happening.
That's bullshit. PS1 and PS2
Really,
were
PS1,
fucking
man,
awesome.
PS2 days was.
Dude, I'm clearly being facetious.
I know you were.
Like, we've had more bad...
I have a Ratchet and Clank poster I'm looking at right now. What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm talking about
There's
like Destruction Derby, Twisted Metal, Warhawk,
Destruction Derby was on
ESPN.
N64. I don't.
Not not the good Destruction Derby. Destruction Derby from Psygnosis 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 1. Fuck out of here. You never touching those games.
Man,
God, those games
Games
were
were
good.
great.
good times.
I still have Destruction Derby 1 downstairs
Yeah,
somewhere.
I've got both of them on disc in a binder.
And you know what? You can
Nice.
play them, and nobody can take that away from you.
Oh, here we go.
No, yeah, they can't. Yeah.
I could come over to your house and take it away from you.
But why would you though? That's crazy. If somebody come in your house to rob you for fucking Destruction, they're like, "Damn, bro, you really down bad?"
I don't know if you know how
Just
good
download it.
Destruction Derby
Holy
is.
shit! Holy shit! Okay, so I'm like, wait, so like the Destruction Derby was a different
Yeah, it's
different developer
different developer.
on
Yeah,
N64.
yeah,
Do
64
you know
version.
who the developer was?
Oh fuck! I used to know. I don't remember.
Ryan's gonna go, what the fuck? It was Looking Glass Studios.
You're kidding me.
No,
In glass.
they made Destruction Derby 64.
That one is pale in comparison to the Psygnosis games. 100%. Because then they continued the Destruction Derby games on the PlayStation 1 as well with Destruction Derby Raw, and I think there was one more, and those weren't nearly as good as the Psygnosis games. PlayStation hit a jackpot when they bought Psygnosis. Like that, I don't think that developer made a bad game in the PS1 era.
Now they will no longer exist in any form.
Yeah. They made Wipeout, G-Police, Colony Wars, Destruction Derby. God, Psygnosis was on fire.
The concept that Looking Glass Studios
It was
made
a different
Destruction
time.
Derby 64
Right?
that's crazy to me.
You should probably tell
That was my response.
people what else they made.
Oh, okay. So
Uh-huh.
Looking Glass Studios is Ultima Underworld, is Looking Glass, Thief is Looking
Shock.
Glass, right? System Shock is Looking Glass. Yeah, I'm sure they made a whole bunch of other stuff, but those
Yeah,
are the important ones.
So yeah, like Ultimate Underworld, Ultimate
Which
Underworld
I
2,
said.
System Shock. Yeah, I know. Thief the Dark Project, System Shock 2, and then Thief 2, and then that was kind of the end of them. But like, I guess they did N64 ports because they did the Command and Conquer N64 port as well.
Oh wow!
Fuck.
I played that. We rented that at a friend's house.
The only version of StarCraft that exists outside of the PC is on the N64.
Rented that too. Yep, because we played the PC version at that time. We were huge.
Same screen co-op.
Man, that version sucked in comparison to the PC
so
version.
bad. Yeah. Yep.
All right. God of War Amazon Prime series is now going to recast Kratos because Ryan Hurst was injured on the set.
This is going great, guys.
Mighty bicep was torn.
Well, at least they recast it before they actually showed any of the shows, unlike another Netflix series I can think of.
What's crazy is I think I read that they had finished 4 episodes.
He's still mad about it.
Of course he's
going to
be mad forever.
About it. I will die mad about it.
Oh, okay. I was like, I had assumed it was The Witcher, but I'm like, but they filmed seasons with the original guy.
That's what he was.
3 of them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be mad forever. Henry Cavill.
I will die mad about it. How goofy ass they made that.
I just remember being like, well, Liam originally was like going to be Thor, and then his brother won out, and your response was, "I don't want to hear about the guy who was almost Thor."
Right?
It's true. What do I give a shit? This guy was almost Thor. Well, I don't give a shit.
I don't care. Good for him.
I almost saw that movie. I almost watched season 3 of The Witcher. I know season 3 still had Henry Cavill, but I had already given up on it by then.
Nintendo Switch 2 got a couple ports this week, including Blaze Blue Entropy Effect X. That's coming August 13th. Star Ocean, the Second Story R, got a Switch 2 port, has no upgrade path. So just give me another $50.
Damn. Okay.
Dispatch got its Xbox release date finally. It's out on the 29th of July.
Cannot wait. That is next week. I am excited to play that game. Finally.
Yeah, I've not played it.
Y'all both doing a Rock impression right now?
Yeah. Oh, okay, no. You know what? When you said that, I hate The Rock. Damn it. I wasn't trying to. It wasn't intentional.
Well, now you love him. Sorry.
Certainly appears that way now.
Once Upon a Katamari is also coming to the Switch 2 on October 8th. Tides of Annihilation will be playable at Gamescom 2026. I also read a story that the voice actress is leaving.
Which one is Tides of which one is that one?
It's an action, like Devil May Cry style game. I don't like.
Oh, the anime-ish one. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't.
He's leaving for some personal stuff.
Yeah, like health reasons or something.
I guess she's. But I do like the fact that they're not like just being like, all right, goodbye, we're just replacing you. It's like, no, she's going to have, I guess, some say in how it's handled. Like with the choice and everything. So, or from how that sounds anyways, what was said. So,
yeah, this is the one that's based on the Arthurian legend. Like it's like King Arthur shit. Yeah, this looks, okay.
Castlevania Belmont's Curse for Switch is now launching alongside every other version on October 15th.
That game had a deep dive, not necessarily deep dive, but like an overview video that they put out this week, and it looks really good.
Yeah,
like super solid.
Just put it out. I don't need to see nothing. Just give me that fucking game. Octopath Traveler 1 and 2 are coming to Switch 2 on October 1st. Also guessing you won't get an upgrade path.
Yeah, they already said you wouldn't.
Cool.
And the Switch versions in the Nintendo store went on a big sale last week when they announced this version, which I thought was hilarious.
Like, do you really need a Switch 2 version of those games? Like,
I have heard that it boosts the frame rate which so Octopath 2.
Wow.
I haven't played on Switch 2 or Switch 1, obviously, but on Steam Deck, does require a little bit of tinkering to avoid some slowdown in the cities. So,
How the fuck? It's a 2D
Isn't it
game.
turn-based?
Yeah, it's a 2D
it
turn-based
is,
game.
yeah,
Like, what the
it
fuck?
is, but
Huh.
it definitely does. You get a little lag in the cities on Steam Deck unless you adjust some of the settings a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's weird. Dying Light the Beast for Xbox One and PS4 was canceled.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that game didn't do very well.
It didn't, and that's partially because, and I'm not usually one to tell people like, oh, I can't release at that price, but like after the abysmal sort of response to Dying Light 2, to come out and be like, well, here's basically a better game, and it's also the same price as Dying Light 2 launched at, or rather, it's another full price game so soon after Dying Light 2. Yeah, it needed to be less money to sort of earn the goodwill back, especially when Dead Island 2 came out around the same time and was better received.
Yeah, Dead Island 2 was good. And wasn't the Beast supposed to be DLC for Dying Light 2? Wasn't that what that originally was going to be?
So originally, yeah.
Yeah, so why
And then
put it out at a full price like that?
Well, because it was a full product eventually, similar to the way Saints Row 4 was more, but it's just like
Okay.
we are past the point where you can do that. You know what I mean? Like you can't just be like, and it expanded into its own game, because not to use The Witcher as an example, but like look at the DLC for The Witcher and how much The Witcher goes for. And then you're going to come out and be working, like, you are in last place in terms of the games that you're within, and then you're like, and it's another $80 game, like 2 years after the last game we put out that you didn't really like. 3 years, or whatever it was. It's just like, yeah, that's not great, because the Dying Light brand is kind of dying.
Ha,
Like-
ha.
Haha.
I wouldn't say it's dying. I'd say it's dying light.
LIT. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You only know it's a joke because he played the fucking rim shot.
That was it.
And how come they don't play a rim shot everywhere you walk?
There you go. I was waiting on it.
He's on a roll!
You don't know. You ain't seen me in a while. They might.
That's true. It's been a minute.
It's either that or the sad trombone. Burr, 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 burr.
Yeah, played by the frog.
No, I don't have. Yeah, we don't have that one.
Oh shit. That's all the news.
It's not a trombone. It's it's a horn and it's playing taps.
That might be the
Frog's having
case.
a
Yeah.
Bro.
I could totally see that. I do have an email though. It comes from Antonio. He says, "For the record, I love Metal Gear Solid 3, but I do regret buying Delta at full price. Mostly because I had already played Snake Eater so many times that my brain could not comprehend I was playing a remade version. I fortunately don't feel the same about Black Flag because I haven't played it since the PS3 era, and I don't remember much of it other than being one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. Other than that, I've spent a heck of a lot of time on the Steam Deck this past month, mostly playing PS2 and Xbox 360 games through EmuDeck. I did purchase GTA 4 Complete Edition on a Steam sale for $5 because I'd never played the DLC. On a side note, I'm debating on whether or not to buy a Carolina Hurricanes jersey. I'm not a hockey fan, but I do really like the design of the jerseys, specifically the black jerseys, and the Hurricanes are the only professional team in this state that knows how to get a championship and win it. They have two,
You know
by
what?
the way.
I actually have a Carolina Hurricanes hat from right when they first moved there, and I only bought it because I like the logo.
That's how we used to buy like sports stuff when I was a kid. Like, do you like the logo of this
You like
team?
the logo? Yep. people be like, "Oh, you support that team?" Nah, bro, I
Nah,
have no
it's-
idea what they play. I just like the
Well,
logo.
Just look cool, you know.
Ohio didn't have an NHL team back then, so there wasn't as much consternation about buying some other team's hat.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know. It's a weird fucking time for video games.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Just go back and let's play all the old shit.
Yeah, I mean that's what he's doing. Like, which the DLC for Grand Theft Auto 4 was good. I liked the Ballad of Gay Tony. That was.
They were
good.
both good.
Actually, yeah, they both were.
Lost in the
I can't
Dam
remember
was
what
the
the
other
other
one,
one.
right?
Lost in the Dam. That's what.
Do
it was,
you
yeah.
remember that shit was exclusive to the Xbox 360?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you imagine how much money that cost?
Oh yeah,
Man.
that's crazy.
Jesus Christ! Like how do you talk Rockstar into that? And then how much money do you have to pay them to do that? Like people forget that.
But you answered the first question with the second.
Yeah, but like how much
Exactly.
money? Like how much money is
That's
enough?
how you talk them into it.
Like
About three or four dump trucks full. They just backed it
Yeah.
right up.
About
Dropped
350.
it.
that was
Give or
another
take.
conversation that came up this week. Is that like Xbox is kind of going back to that exclusive model, and I wouldn't be surprised. Like this is the problem that we bitch about all the time. Like the third party exclusive thing sucks.
Mhm.
And it's going to start happening more now because Xbox is going to do the same fucking thing.
Yep. That is, yeah, we're about to go back to the bad old days.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like,
That's
y'all
what it
didn't
is.
want to accept the good stuff where Xbox games were on PlayStation, and eventually PlayStation games would come to Xbox, and we would
Yep.
stop seeing these third-party, like, exclusives. Sony never stopped doing it, and you championed it. And guess what?
Mhm.
Now y'all ain't going to get to play certain games for years because Xbox is going to do it too.
Mhm.
And we're literally just going back. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point everybody's like, well, we ain't doing crossplay no more either.
I would not be surprised if that starts to, yeah.
So I
wouldn't
hope
be
you're
surprised.
happy
Mhm.
for your little plastic box wars that you now can't afford. Like in 2028 when this shit comes out and you're like, oh, I gotta buy a PlayStation. I don't have $1,300. I just can't. We were in such a good place,
Yep.
and y'all just had to do your little box wars. Also, if you call somebody broke who can't afford a $1,300 console, you ain't get the fuck out. You ain't get the fuck outside.
100%. Because I'm saying right now, I don't. It's not that I can't afford it because I could work shit.
Oh, sure, I could
totally
100% pay that kind of
But
money
it's
for
not
something. But no,
fiscally responsible. You know what I mean? Like it's not. Why would I spend that on an entertainment thing when that's some grown man shit is what that is. You know what I'm saying? That you thinking like a
And
grown
what's
man.
let's
now.
be frank. What are these new consoles going to do that we can't do now? Like we've reached the point
Exactly.
of like. I know we joked about this for years. You can go back and listen to the podcast. Like, oh my God, nothing will ever be better than the 360. We literally have hit it. Like ever since the PS4, we're kind of there.
Yeah.
Like, name me a game on the PS5 or Series X that you don't think could exist on the PS4. You don't have one, do you?
No. Yeah, and that's so much that I feel like, and we've talked about it a lot, and I'm sure we'll start to get some answers maybe later this year, but what these new consoles are going to bring to the table. Because, like, what are you going to do that we can't already do?
They're going to put shit in there that only Digital Foundry is going to notice when you zoom in 100 times and slow it down to 2 frames a second.
Yep.
Like,
so now we are literally catering to the lowest possible denominator, that being these console warriors. Like, you're going to make the shit specifically for them so that they can help do that shit, and that's justifying this expensive ass price point. Like,
you can't even tell the difference now. You see them do these videos, and like, you'll see the thumbnail. It's like PS5 Pro does circles around the old consoles, and I watch the video and they zoom in. I'm like, where?
Yep, I do the same thing. Like I hear, like every 6 months or so, like I hear, because I get so sick. I'm like, I'm gonna look, because maybe let me see what it is, and I'm like, I can't tell the difference.
Yeah, like
Maybe I'm just old, but I can't look.
Resident Evil 9 came out, and they were like, the PS5 Pro version is a head and shoulders above every other version. I'm like, I played them side by side. I couldn't tell you where that $900 went.
Oh my god.
I hate it.
Ryan's eye disease has been transferred to you too.
Oh no! we can't see it.
I can still tell 30 frames a second, Anthony.
Just like you to try to steal my disability.
My thing is, if anyone says that people are too poor to buy the new consoles, run that shit in public.
Right.
Get off online and see how cool you are saying that shit out loud.
I'm so proud of you that you will not pay your phone bill this month so you can afford a PlayStation.
Yeah, you've really become consumer number one. You're so cool.
Yep. And that's the shit that, they don't tell you. Like, I bought this $1,300, console. I didn't pay my car insurance. I didn't pay my phone bill. I didn't pay my internet this month to afford this, but I got this fucking console.
Well, you can't buy a PS6 without internet, Terrence, because then you couldn't play any games.
Oh,
I'd say they haven't paid their alimony and child support, but
let's be real for a minute.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
That they don't have wives and children.
No, that's what he was saying.
Oh,
They
okay.
got wives and shit. They pay no child support.
What are you talking about? They totally bring all the ladies back to the basement.
This is my personal entrance. It's like an apartment.
It's actually pronounced Hunter X Hunter
they
in Japanese culture.
Yeah, but to be clear, those women are not there by
Right.
choice.
They're on Chat GPT.
Oh, man.
Yeah, apparently that shit's not going to get any cheaper. Didn't Valve just say that like the memory crisis is going to get worse over the next like 12 months?
I think I did read
Probably
something to that effect.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need the Steam machine to go up to $1,500 and PS5 and Series X to go up to about $1,000 each.
Jesus.
Like,
Right.
man,
I'm
the
really
Steam Deck was
excited.
the one that got me. The Steam Deck 100% gets me because the Steam Deck is $975.
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, just insane.
Yeah, because you could buy one when they first came out for like $399. Wasn't that the?
I think I bought mine on sale for $329.
Yeah, I think the
And
MSRP
then
was
put
like
my own-
$399 or something.
Yeah, and then put my own bigger hard drive in it.
Yeah, it's crazy that the Steam machine is the one that really like ticks in my brain of like how is a handheld that is not, it's good but it's not very powerful, almost $1,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm.
And I don't know. Anyway,
Oh, man.
that's all I got
Brave
for
new
this.
world.
That's all I can afford for this week. So if you want to tweet at us, it's at ZTGD Podcast on Twitter, at ZTGD Radio on Blue Sky, and you can send emails to podcast@ztgd.com.
Yeah, but why would you want to do that?
You don't want to do that. We want you to do that, but why would you want to do that?
You don't want to do that.
But anyway, that's it from us. Unless anybody has anything else, we'll get out of here. Peace, bitches.
Alrighty. And it goes something like this.